high-speed chase and we won't slow down. Pedal to the metal till the floor yanks out. Come and get the glory, come and write your story and live it all out there. Tough as steel and you're sharp as iron, shining like a diamond when the pressure's on. Come and get the glory, come if you dare. You can be number one thrill seeker. It's a high-speed chase and we won't slow down. Pedal to the metal till the floor gives out. Come and get the glory, come and write your story and live it all out there. You're tough as steel and you're sharp as iron, shining like a diamond when the pressure's on. Come and get the glory, come if you dare. You can be number one thrill seeker.
It's like next level strategy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Training Mode Network. If you are new to the Training Mode Network, we are a beginner intermediate focused fighting game community. We run tournaments nearly every night of the week and community events on Saturdays. So the community event this Saturday was going to be an interview, but it's kind of up in the air right now. The player Naked Black Man ran into some personal issues, so he might not be able to do it all. We'll let y'all know if we end up doing it or not. That being said, we do have a great bracket for you tonight. We have, we also are going to be running Dragon Ball this Saturday. So if you're into Dragon Ball, and hopefully the network's pretty good now, because it was not good when it launched, make sure to tune into that and sign up on the start page. Other than that, we got a great bracket for you tonight. There is no one in the bracket tonight who can graduate, so we will crown a new victor tonight, hopefully.
So sick.
It's the first time in, I want to say what, like 8 months, 10 months that that's
Very
happened?
long time, yeah, that we haven't had anyone up for graduation. So first up, we're gonna get Ariel and Not a Pikmin. So Not a Pikmin, I imagine, will be on the he'll probably be on the ferry because he's been playing a lot of ferry lately. And I do not know Ariel, so we'll see who she plays.
Sure Ariel's on TV, yeah.
What's good, chat? What's good, everyone?
Oh yeah, I didn't introduce y'all to the fucking commentators. I got Dro tonight, he's drinking, and I got Rose too, so say hi, y'all.
That's good. This matchup, actually, I've played this matchup a lot because I have grinded to be very extensively in this game. I was very excited for the character, and I got her to master. And I think that this matchup is pretty annoying because Zeta has a lot of ways to use Rhapsody in certain RPS situations that it's pretty irksome for 2B to play around. It's not unplayable, it's not terrible, but you do have to have a lot of Zeta matchup knowledge, I think, for it to not be super bad.
2B
But I think
Yeah.
versus Zeta.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the annoyances 2B against Zeta are just true for most of the cast against Zeta. It's a really good character. I am curious what 2B's tools can do around it, because I think it's still a relatively underexplored character.
Yeah, for sure. She's just a DVOZ character.
Yeah,
shit,
basically
okay.
playing an
She has auto
intelligent game,
combo
yeah.
on Whiff, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. No way they put that in this game.
I know, right?
I think it fundamentally changes the way you approach the game, because with punishing is such a big part of Granblue, and 2B kind of just negates a lot of that.
Shogi in the chat does say Ariel recently dropped Zeta for 2B, so might have a little bit more understanding about how to play against Zeta.
Oh, then that's great.
Oh, that's sick.
In the corner, Not a Pikmin having some relatively safe pressure here. Ariel able to fag it out though.
Nice, confirm. Hey, optimal.
Into the +5 on block. Now you're in the corner. Really great reversal from Ariel. That whole sequence was great.
Yeah, Ariel's playing really well.
There's the cancel on whiff in action right there. Ooh.
Nice check. Ooh, this is gonna be hella damage.
Oh, I think it dropped right, yeah. Yeah, the +5, you have to be ready for that. I think the layer 1 of 2B is you have to watch out for that move.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice whiff punish with no conversion. Not sure what much they could have gone there. Nice.
Nice. That was pretty good because the T2H jails them, even though you can air block it. It's nice that it's at least plus, but it's a really good round by Ariel.
I think
Who's
Ariel is
neutral?
using the double jump and the air stall really well.
Yeah, 2B is definitely one of the best characters in this cast, in my opinion, at holding up. Like, if you thought that Zeta or Tag was good at holding up, like, 2B, she up there too, big dog.
Ooh.
She is also holding
Not a
up.
big thing. Once again, challenging on that move, and I think maybe unaware of how plus Ariel is after that situation.
Nice, respecting the jump to you.
Oh, huge anti-air, no conversion though.
Oh, this is huge.
Yeah.
Raging strike. Oh,
Not the
unfortunate
full
drop.
conversion,
Great
but
game.
picks it up anyway. Really close match for our first one of the day, I must say.
Battle 3. Engage.
I think that's one thing that will separate the beginner from the intermediate level is, can you slow the pace of the match down? Not go for crazy reads, not go for crazy risky moves. And both of these players just keep it relatively safe. Oh, I love the air stall bait there.
Alright, Ariel doing a really good job of representing these spacing traps at 2B. Oh, unfortunately.
I'll go cross it. Oh, baits a DP.
Nice.
Oh,
Straight
no
bait by pick.
punish really though.
I think they didn't have a parry up there, so they couldn't do the combo there.
Not recognizing their photos, yeah.
Could have done
This is a really tough
could have done
situation,
an ult move there to get the combo though. So just pay attention. They had all the meter for that. And ult ignores two damage.
Oof. Not picking, sealing that one away. I think once they had Ariel in the corner, I just don't think they found a way to fight it out this time.
Yeah, I think Ariel's playing super well in neutral. Wait. Why did my game just like... Okay, there we go. I think Ariel's playing super well in neutral. It's just a matter of... I think mixing up your defensive options in this game, especially as 2B, is really, really important. Especially because Brave Counter is such a strong tool, and she doesn't have the best options on defense, so you want to leverage it really carefully, right? A nice bait on the 2H.
And so far, I would say Ariel's being pretty liberal with the use of meter, which I like. I think ultimate moves are so strong in this game that if you have the meter and they're safe and they lead to a lot, often not a lot of reason to not just throw it out.
Great tune for you by Not a Pikmin.
Oh, great bait with the backdash. You don't normally see that. Oh, what a great call on the jump. Oh, Raging Strike. Smartly does not spend the meter to do the follow-up, so I guess to keep the 100 bar.
Ooh, that's actually happened a couple times in this matchup. The big thing about fighting against Zeta is you have to know what every character can do against her Spirit Street. 2B can just do her alt laser. She can do 2-1-4U. I mean 2-3-6U and no punish.
Oh, really? That's good to know. That's some privilege right there. Oh, big jump in. What's a combo? Not sure they could have gotten more there. Another big jump in. That's great conversion. Back in the corner you go. Now the Pickering getting is a little bit smarter. They're checking the air stall and the double jump. Manages to get the corner out of that.
I think Nada Pikmin is doing a great job of asserting their mid-range presence, as you can see. And nice DP by Ariel.
Oh, throwing the counter.
Yo, what's good, Greed? Also, what's up, Trinity? How's it going, everyone? Dang, that jump CT was clutch. Hey, that's nice! She wants to see it.
Jabs out. Tight game, 1-1. This is a good start. Ooh.
Wait, I took back to the lobby.
Change?
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, oh my god. Don't tell me my game is acting up.
Oh, not a character switch, I think. Maybe just wanted to breather.
Yeah.
Which I think is right. I think Not a Pikmin pretty much had a right game plan. Just didn't convert off a few straight hits. Could have gotten a bit more damage a few times.
Yeah, those.
Not a Pikmin did say they had their technical inputs off, so they might have gone to turn those on.
Word.
Oh. And I really like the way these two are playing round start.
I think they're doing both a really good job of trying to enforce their characters' game plans. Alright, nice though by Pikmin.
Oh wait, it's a DP into the pogo pressure. Brave counters out. I think that's smart. Don't really want to deal with that pressure, and you're a few hits from dying anyway, so the brave counter probably won't matter.
Indeed.
Oh,
Great jump to you.
That's very smart.
That was extremely well played by Pikmin.
Maybe recognizing that Ariel is doing a lot of committal grounded options with the projectiles. So yeah, the dive kick just working out great. Oh, almost punishes the miss anti-air. That was a funky air stall reset attempt.
Yeah. Usually from that you want to do the jump H because it hits on both sides.
Oh, the pogo beats the brave counter, and now huge combo in the corner.
That was a vanilla combo! This is so sad!
Not Pikmin though maintains corner pressure and is a match point, so. Oh, almost calls out the laser there. This should be it. Good conversion. Good job to both players. That was pretty close, and honestly, from a round one in this tournament, a really great match.
Yeah, that was really well played. The largest things that I noticed from that set, especially because I have put a lot of time into that character in the matchup, the largest thing that I noticed that 2B, that Ariel could be doing differently with 2B, I think that she needs to incorporate a lot more cancel options, because this character is so good at mental stacking her ability to enforce plus frames, and it's pretty obnoxious for other characters to stop her from doing it. So I think that once you establish that as a layer 1, especially once you represent the fact that you're going to frame trap into options such as 236M and 236H from your cancels, then it becomes more threatening for 2B to be able to run these pressure resets and force the opponent to actively have to look for the individual options. But I do think that Ariel played well though.
Yeah, for sure. I would say, like, from my point of view, I would just clean up a few of the punishes, and also there were maybe 3 or 4 times where they cornered themselves, turned to the air stall. Maybe next time it'll side switch. Cleaning those up will probably make a big difference.
Sure. Alright, so now we got the homie Greed versus Trinity. I play against Greed literally all the time. It makes me hate Belial.
Trinity is switching from, she played Fairy in
Here,
vanilla, but
Fairy?
now she's switching to Naramaya. She's been having some fun with her, so I'm glad about that.
I think Narmaya is heavily underrated still in this version.
Yeah, I fully agree. That character is low-key OD.
Oh,
Alright,
huge.
nice confirmed by
How did they have a 100 meter already? What happened?
Yeah, Green, hello?
Oh, bait to DP. This combo's gonna do a lot.
Oh, I nearly got enough
Missed the
for the
conversion there. Brave counters to keep the corner. I like that. Shows confident play, and I think we should feel confident.
For sure. Oh, nice! 2-1 for you, Trinity.
Alt DP out. Doesn't want to deal with safe jabs.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, miss a punish.
Oh, okay. Great conversion, and now you have the corner. Now how do you keep it?
Nice XDP. Great pressure by Greed. That situation's always kind of tough for Narmaya because the Contra parry loses the lows and throws, so her defense and progress stance is kind of tough.
She just has to hold a 2M 2M. Raw strike.
And nice.
I actually
Once
don't
again,
think that's too bad. That was too bad for Trinity, because then they both had one. Did get done right after, but I don't think that strike was too bad there.
No, I think it was a
I
good
think
trade.
it was good recognition of the current BP economy.
Yeah, and Greed was basically forced to then use another BP to keep the corner. And that's, in my opinion, a relatively even trade when you're that low.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I
Next in the
love
chat,
the
it's that motherfucker with my belly all colored. The haterism.
Next thing, if you want to claim this color again, I think we're gonna need to see you in some brackets on stream.
No,
know what to tell you.
Nexon, I think
Not this
Nexon,
one.
I think Nexon has accepted. Yeah, Nexon, enter a fucking bracket. Holy shit, enter Wasta or some shit. You're too
Yeah,
good,
enter some
bro.
tournaments.
Yeah.
You can only claim a color if people see you with the color.
He entered Wasta like once, right? I remember he got mad that he like lost and got third. I was like, bro, that's amazing.
Nice 60 out by Trinity.
Oh, I love that
That
throw.
was really good, yeah. This is very impressive. Nice play.
Need side switch. Yeah, and we've seen this a couple times now, but I think Trinity gets the corner often enough. But I think standing a little bit too close, allowing Greed different ways to like get out and like side switch.
See you, homegirl. She cooking.
Battle 3.
Honest,
So I really like this color. I don't think I've seen this. It's a really nice one for the costume.
Yeah, this is a really nice color for this costume.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is like the pure white one though. That one's so dope.
Damn.
Yeah.
But
I
this,
like the wedding
this
pink,
costume
yeah.
has a ton of good colors. The Zeta costume, not so much.
Really? I haven't been playing, so I haven't even seen it. Oh, that's great. Look at this conversion. Oh,
Nice. Going for the safe jump. Dang, Trinity cooking. She said, I've been studying the blade. Oh, this is bad. This crouch conversion so much.
yeah. And Greed's gonna get the corner out of this, and maybe, what, one more interaction and a half? Like, a throw and interaction will kill you. Oh, command grab! Another tick throw. Oh, DP's out. I like that option there. How do you close the distance now?
Oh, try to go for chip. Yeah, that's checkmate.
Yeah.
Dang, very well played by Grid.
Yeah, I think Greed kept it solid. I think we expected Greed to do well this bracket anyway, but I think just showing, one, the strength of the character, two, just a very solid game plan. Trinity did great though, I want to say. I think the neutral was strong, getting corner was great, just a little bit more patience on maintaining the corner and keeping that advantage. I think could have turned that game around.
For sure, for sure. I think that Trinity definitely showed a lot of promise with her Strike Dove Narmaya, as well as her conversions. I do understand dropping things and accidentally putting yourself in punishable situations. It's pretty tough because Narmaya, she's a strong character, but she demands a lot of combo knowledge and combo practice. So it's very understandable to still have those moments where you fumble with her. So that's not something that I would worry about if I were her, because she's definitely going to get it more with time.
Yeah, I think the execution and those mistakes will just go away with time. So focusing on the neutral part of the game, I think will do wonders.
Okay.
Got
so
Little Zap and 17 Blades.
I do not know who 17 Blades plays. Little Zap used to play, what's her name?
Matera.
The sexy lady, Matera. But now he has switched to Eustace. So he is on Eustace in this game. So I'm excited to see this. You know I love me some Eustace.
Yeah, Eustace is so cool. Let me tell them. Red Cab!
Little Zap competed in a couple of our tournaments. The second one, the third one he was going to compete in back on Vanilla was he before the bracket started. We were doing check-ins, and he goes, "Fuck! I just spilled Coke all over my computer," and then did not have his PC for like 2 months, so did not get to compete in the rest of Vanilla. So this will be his first time competing with us since then.
I've had a lot of Johns in my life.
It was the ultimate Johns. He was literally like, holy shit, I just wrecked my computer. I love this Eustace color. It's based on his one of his units where he is dressed like a vampire.
Yeah, so sick.
Why do
Eustace is so fucking cool. I love this character.
Yeah.
Believe in victory.
I think for
Blade's
my
gonna be
favorite character.
on the goth Vegeta.
Yeah, get this banned weapon out of here. What is this? Oh!
Bro, no way.
I can't believe that kind of worked out.
I don't know about in this version, but I remember this being like a mega annoying matchup for Eustace back in Vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's okay in this game, but it's definitely like a bit annoying still. Alright, nice throw. A little zap cookie.
It's a combo out of it with a grenade. Oh, drops the super though.
Gotta go for two.
What's the punish? Go straight into SBA. Yeah, I think it's the right call. With the buff damage now, like any touch would probably kill. So hopefully,
Sure this is throw kill range. Ooh, nearly got the punish on the Esreka.
I do think a good thing for Eustace in this matchup is jumping is not as scary against her as it is against a lot of characters. He can, and he has good air stalls too, so he can spend a lot of time in the air because Vegeta's anti-air conversions are really awkward.
They're very finicky. She has to rely on close H more. Alright, nice conversion by 17 Blades. That was a really good spot to DP.
Yeah. Negates a grenade, gets back in the corner. It's a good time for it.
Alright, nice EX slow kill by Zap.
Oh, whiff punishes a throw. That was great.
Close H SBA.
Gets to use the Raging Strike because it's gonna get the DP back with the super. I think that's something for new players to keep in mind. Yeah, if you have a corner combo, you can do the Raging Strike, and you're gonna do super. Always do the Raging Strike. Always the damage buff. And you're gonna get the DP back anyway.
Yeah, for sure. It's extremely important. Alright, Zap's in a pretty good spot here, all things considered. Especially because you're nearly at SSBA range.
Yeah, definitely can still make the comeback. Oh, that's great. Little
Nice.
throw, I guess, or early.
I think they were plus there when they should have been.
Yeah.
I think that was suffering from success 2+. That's what I say. Like Johnny players and Exard will be like, "Holy shit, I went for the throw there, but you were still in throw protection." I'm like, "Of course I was. You were plus dead."
Oh, great anti-air.
Zap was going
Into the super. Yeah, I was gonna say a little too high. Even when it hit, I could tell, but I think Little Zap's just missing a few of the conversions here.
Not enough ult bomb. I've been saying.
Oh, the tomb would have killed.
That was a great call out. I don't know. I think that's the only thing that could have defeated her, right? Because I think DP might
Yeah, I
have
think
quit.
DP would have been too slow.
Doesn't have the meter to convert to the Raging Strike. Ooh. Smart play with Little Zap. I think recognizing that there's very little that Jita could do with that range.
Yeah, that ult is just an amazing checkmate, especially when they have low life because
It does
they can't
so
pop out
much.
to roll it.
Well,
Yeah.
like if you do ult bomb, because Regale was showing me this. If you do ult bomb in the corner and then you just hit them with your plus frame bullshit, you can chip out more than you would do in a combo sometimes. Ult bomb does so much shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Album is really insane in this game. It also leads to some DP safe setups that he discovered by accident on me, actually. So, shout out to Regale for that one.
Yeah. He even has unfuzzyable high lows from it. It's really broken. Nice one. Dang!
Oh, there we go.
We're good with the bombos now. Okay.
I was complaining about the conversions earlier, and now Little Zap cleans it up. I like that.
That was clean. Yeah, that's a big thing about Eustace, in my opinion. This character's super strong, but he requires a lot of combo and pressure knowledge. You really have to understand how that character routes off all of his hits, but if you do, he is nuts.
Yeah, obviously has some of the best combo potential in the game. But
Good stagger pressure there.
it's not fucking near combo potential, so we lose.
We don't talk about Nier in this bracket until they show up.
It's also very scary to be on defense with this character. Not just because only having an ult DP and not a regular DP, but also, like, losing momentum loses a lot for Eustace.
Yeah, I mean, here, what do you do?
He can't
You have
set up he can't easily set up situations where he gets free pressure from defensive positions.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bad defense. Look at that DP.
Shut the
That's
fuck
great.
up. I hate you.
So I think that 17 Blades definitely showed a lot of promise with Jita in the matchup. The largest thing that I think is super important when it comes to fighting Eustace is his anti-air conversions are really strong. So you want to be careful usually when you jump at him in mid-range. It's wise to try to empty jump outside of the range of his 2H. So it's a bit harder for him to convert those hits in those situations. But overall, I think that representing more mid-range control with 5M and 6XL will really help you out a lot in that matchup. Especially getting used to hit confirming Jita 5M or 2M into EX Rekka, because if you cancel into it on block, it can still frame trap based on when you cancel into it or the button that you do, right? But the main downside, though, is that you're opening yourself up to RPS and risk, right? So ideally, you want to get more comfortable with confirming it. That's more of an advanced thing, but if you practice it with time, it really helps Jita feel way stronger in neutral.
Yeah, I think you covered it. I don't think they have too many notes here. I think, again, really great match from both of them. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that I would say is an obvious mistake or an obvious thing that they're missing. Which is great. I am much nicer on commentary when Rose is on, I must say.
Yeah, the boys bring out the worst in you. Callisto brings out the worst in you as well. There are
True.
so many
Well, that's
new avatars. What the fuck? Every time y'all walk in here, you're with like a different little guy. And meanwhile, I'm over here with the one I've had since vanilla.
Oh yeah, you literally always have the.
I've always had this one since like.
Oh my god, they're doing the emotes.
Okay, so we next.
I get it, you guys spend money on this game.
We have two vanilla grinders. We got Koga versus Nunda 1. So this is gonna be Vera. Koga's still on the Vera, Nunda 1's still on the Eustace. And Nunda 1 did win Salt Profits bracket, beginner bracket, a few weeks ago, so I'm
Yeah.
hoping to see good things. Maybe we will not slop as much tonight. None
I
one
have
is
to
the
root for
cleanest
Koga
slopper. Everyone, I love when None One is on screen and everyone in the chat is like, all the players that know him are like, oh, dude, stop dropping your combos. Why does every game you play in end up like this?
In his defense,
He drops them all
tough
the
combo.
time, bro. My hands be sweaty.
Auto combo SSB. Yeah, but if you play Eustace, you play because you want to do the hard
And you do
combos,
play
right?
Eustace to do the cool combo. This is
Yeah,
true.
there's-
That's so true.
Vera versus
Why are we playing on Coliseum? Koga, get out of here with that
I
shit.
like it.
We're
I
on
like
rollback
it.
now.
You
You
know
can
what?
pick any state.
We don't get to see it anymore.
Yeah, y'all gotta at least do the Coliseum Dusk, yo.
Oh, that is true. Dusk is
The
nice.
same
Dusk is
color?
nice. Same color is wild.
Dang, they're really twins, yo.
Koga been rocking the Veer this whole time since vanilla. I really like the Veer. I think it's perhaps too patient sometimes.
Battle 1.
So hopefully I get to see some aggression here.
I wonder what you think about this matchup, Vera versus Eustace.
I think it's pretty even. I think, oof, I'm not sure about that one. But it can be pretty bad on the Eustace side, because I think Veer has a really easy time getting them into the corner. But if you get the fireball game going, it gets really, really tough for Veer, right? I don't think there's a lot. So I actually think that getting install is very, very helpful in this matchup.
Nice.
Ooh, not ready for the anti-air there.
That was tough.
Yeah, this is really annoying. Oh, there's a back there instead. Do you get the punish? No. You're not dead, are you? You're not dead. Picks it up anyway. Not sure if there's a drop there. I did see a little bit of connection issues at the end.
Oh, that was the okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, wait, I wonder if this is just me. Alright, nice 2-4 end pressure by Koga.
Oh, goes to the 5U. But Koga, you're just not built like me. If I was me, that would have landed.
Yeah, you gotta believe.
Oh, pretty confident there was a missed input. But none to one with a really good pickup there. And some might say that getting away from the corner here might be a bad idea. Generally, I like it as Eustace because you get to go back to the game that you want to play. Unfortunately, it gets clipped by one of the cheapest moves in the game for sure.
It's one for you, Superham.
I like the use of U236 there. It's plus, so pretty safe to do. And if you do get hit by it, you're probably dead anyways. Let's see, what can None-to-One change here? I think a few conversions were a little bit off. There was a back throw that was a bit of a mistake. And maybe giving Koga too much space sometimes. But not a bad match by any means.
Yeah, for sure. I think the largest thing is just doing what you can to navigate mid-range better around Vera's buttons. I do feel like Koga had too much luxury to poke in mid-range. Nice one. That's a really good jump H. Bam.
Base plus with a grenade. Oof. I do think None-to-One was doing a few desperate jumps in. Like, I've seen a few neutral jumps in neutral that didn't lead to much. Like here, I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to call out.
I think it's a pretty good bet versus the 2-4H tendencies of Koga, but I think the largest thing though is just the mid-range decisions on the ground.
Yeah. I will say some people try to bait 2-1-4U with jump, but often that just leads to getting anti-aired into a full combo. So I don't recommend that. I love this pressure. I love this pressure.
Mm-hmm.
5U doesn't get punished that hard, which is good for Koga. But now, this is a really tough spot.
Nice. That was a really good 2-4H.
Yeah, I think 1-1 just a little bit too antsy with those jumps. I don't think you need to be doing all that. It's okay to block some of these moves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they could get a conversion of that grenade, actually.
Nice one for you.
Oh, the
No one in the
anti-air.
chat
It's a
said,
conversion.
no one in the chat said, give me a second, let me cook. I don't think it's
And they're
comboing.
cooking right now.
Thank God.
I had faith. I also think 1-1 is respecting the DP a lot. Definitely not like trying to bait it out and doing dodge in strange situations. And I don't think Koga has represented that yet.
No, the 5U presser.
Oh, that was nice. Again, 1-1 doing a spot dodge to, I don't know, bait a DP, I'm assuming.
Dang, that was a really good one for you.
Classic. Yeah, I think Koga played that really smart. I think 1-1 from my perspective was trying to bait too many DPs that Koga did not represent at all. A few of those decisions, like the jumps in neutral to call out, like just a lot of hard callouts on Koga's options that he was not representing. Because we saw the conversions were pretty good, even the neutral and the pressure in the corner was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just a little bit more patience. You don't need to win before the timer runs out. So being able to just keep safe pressure and that safe spacing without relying on doing big callouts would make a big difference, from my opinion. Rose, not sure if you have anything else you want to add there.
I do agree. I think 1-1 relies on big callouts a lot when Eustace is pretty good at playing safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the safer things that you can do in pressure, I feel that it would help Nunza1 a lot to have a more clear-cut offensive game plan, because I could tell that when Nunza1 is pretty close to the opponent, they're kind of just like, I'm not really sure what I want to do or what I want to look out for, so it helps a lot to have more comfort up close against the opponent.
Versus Lancelot.
Yo, shout out to Vanitas.
Yeah, but Vanitas?
Vanitas. It's Vanitas. Vanitas coming in second last time, had a really close set with Makona. Makona ended up winning in the end, but Vanitas a very promising young Lancelot. So I seeded him
I've
first
played him a
tonight.
bunch
I
of
think
times,
he's gonna
yeah.
win, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that Lance player is really, really good. As a Lance aficionado myself.
As a former Lancer.
Just selling it a little bit short, yeah.
I also really like this matchup as Lance. I think it's weird because Belial wins, but you can kind of just run and zip past the Belial player, especially if they're not comfortable with like dealing with his options in neutral. But in practice though, the Belial player has a lot of experience in the matchup. It's tough. But I've always had a really good track record against Belial as Lance.
Oh, DP's the DP. It's gonna be big damage. Why does this character do so much damage now?
Ooh.
Unnecessary reset, but I like it anyways. Does it again.
That's clean.
Battle 2. Engage.
And I love body tosses resets. I do that a lot with Lance too.
Oh, this opponent's a command grab. Maybe not comfortable with it. Can be tricky if you don't know what to do.
Nice, that was pretty smart. Get out the corner.
Yeah, how minus are you after the U dash there?
-4. He needs it.
It's fine. I think it's fair.
He's not even throw range either. It's
Oh, these are really tough situations for Greed now. With only 1 BP, any big combo might kill. Oh,
what a bait! Nice.
pretty sure they're in chip range now, so they have to be careful.
Oh, Greed could have looped that. He can do ult fireball into ult fireball.
I was gonna say, there's more that you can do there. It seems like you could. But that was a really tough situation to get out of. I'm not sure what Belial can do to keep Lance away in a chip situation.
I agree, he's beginning to play a lot more aggressively. I think that's the biggest thing to do in this matchup. You have to just take space from Lance, and unironically, you just have to make Lance your bitch, yo. Alright, nice confirm.
Early tech there from Greed. I think I was gonna note that. I think in a lot of the mixing situations, Greed is going from just raw tech instead of doing maybe delayed mash or a delayed tech even.
Yeah.
And I think Vanitas is picking up on that, or their default setups are the ones that are gonna beat that anyways.
Anytime Lance is JU, you could just fuzzy mash him out of it. It's really strong, yeah. Or just react to it with mash, which is ideally what you want to do. Especially because he has 5 frames of landing recovery.
So interesting trade hit there. Command grab lands. Gonna be conversion to super. Yeah. You get the corner and your throw away from dying. So what will Greed do to close the round out?
Oh, Lance is ready with this. Greed struggling with the wall jump. You really have to be prepared for that when you're fighting Lance. That has to be on your mind non-stop.
Yeah, I think if you have the corner, it's like, oh, what can they do to get out? And that's probably the #1 choice. Oh, and you died from this. 2 touches of this ice, which is all it took.
Battle 3. Engage.
Ooh, ran up and got thrown. Uses the brave counter to avoid getting pushed out of the corner, and it's going to be a big punish. That's great.
That's really good.
Is now again on the lead with the BP, so can brave counter a few times to keep this corner. Oh, you got a combo of that?
A counter hit. I was losing there like he's gonna MVP. Oh my gosh.
Even victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Brave counter's immediately does not want to deal with any pressure. Oh, cheeky command grab.
Yeah, as a Lance, you really have to be careful versus Belial on defense. Belial in general, he has really strong risk reward. So Greed is doing the smart adaptation here, which is to just sit there and kill them.
Doesn't have any BP, so has to take this.
Yeah, 63 is smart.
I think another thing for people who are maybe getting into the game is remembering to check the BP economy every once in a while. And almost sometimes if you're out of BPs, it's almost better because you can feel like you're gonna be able to bait the raw raging strikes a little bit more easy.
I do understand the fireball there, but if you have 100 meters Belial, it's really important to try to leverage 60 for you, like all DP or EXDP, especially on reaction to Lance committing to being in the air.
Ooh, counter hit. Gonna be big damage again in the corner. Seems to mix up and gets a meter for the super.
That's great.
Oh, that beats the Brave counter? That's so smart. It was a close match, but Vanitas kind of ran away with it in the third game. I think it's a matchup that any other week we could expect in grand finals.
Yeah,
so I definitely expect both of these players to be, you know, making it up there soon enough.
I think they both played really well. I just think that it's clear that Greed doesn't have the most experience and comfort versus Lancelot, and it's understandable to struggle a lot versus this character if you don't have a lot of time against him, or if you just don't have the best game plan for what you want to do against his options. So I don't think it was a matter of making poor decisions or playing poorly. I just think it's just a matter of not fighting Lancelot yet that much, which is very understandable.
Yeah, when you're stuck in the corner against Lancelot, it might not be intuitive because of the way the rest of the cast is. Mashing when you see the teleports is really important. Because you can't, even if you get hit a few times, you can't let them just do that for free. Because as you saw, then Vanitas gets a lot of meter, a lot of big combos. It's just very tricky to get out after.
Oh, I didn't unmute. Up next, we're gonna have Lucy the Lamia versus Little Zap, who we've already seen. Lucy beating Patty to get here, but she says she is stuck with this game, so I don't know. She says we have full permission to make fun of her. This is so sad.
Would not make fun of Lucy. Lucy is my goat now.
Oh, she is NC, isn't she? NC sweep, let's go. None, you should play Plus R. You live in literally the best region in the entire country to play Plus R in. You should play Guilty Gear Plus R.
Oh wait, where? What region is that?
North Carolina.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah.
NC is like the best region to play that game in. They have a lot of really strong players. Why is Little Zap a monkey or a gorilla?
Alright, let me see.
Okay, Dro's going to pee. He drank too much beer. I have to announce this to everyone. Okay, so we got a Nier up here. Maybe you are carried, Lucy.
Well, you gotta expose me like that.
She said you'll see it, now I see.
Ow, this is the first
This has
Nier
got to
I've
be
seen
an
ever.
ass matchup for uses. This is gonna be like ass.
It's interesting because Rigel doesn't think this matchup is that awful. Usis is weirdly okay against her, but Usis gets murked by 6. Like, 6 is bad.
Oh yeah, no. 6 is bad for, I feel like 6 is like one of those characters who will always be really good against the setup characters. Characters you need to get a setup first.
Oh, great throw in the DP immediately in the corner. I think, I guess, technically, fireballs tend to be a weakness of Nier. So I can see how this matchup isn't that bad. Of course,
I can just see on
defense,
defense, Usis gets folded.
That's exactly right. Like, once you get hit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Only 1 BP. This is gonna be such a big chunk of damage.
Oh my god, this actually might go.
No, this does not
no.
kill. This is not kill.
It's very close though. Holy
No
crap.
BP matches
Oh,
on
matches
wake
out.
up! I just threw
Oh my god.
Holy shit! That was crazy!
I love unnecessary resets, and that was definitely one of them. Oh, almost gets the dodge after.
You can tell how many years Little Zap has played on ranked. Several.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to do a ranked grind or enter any tournaments, you have to be practicing that. Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a desperate jump in.
Oh, missed the
I
SB.
feel like they could have gone to super, right? Yeah. Doesn't matter, Lil Zap picks it up anyways, but few things here and there to clean up for sure.
Yeah, Lil Zap cooking, you know.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
I think the conversions are showing a lot of promise. The neutral decision making overall is really good.
And not playing keep away, which I really, really like. I also want to point out, I think Little Zap is pretty, you know, smartly getting more aggressive when the puppet is down.
What a whack mix-up that was.
Yeah. Neutral
Jump on your
throw is
wake up
very
after
sick.
you wake up and then land and throw. Really good.
Oh,
You
no
could hit
punish.
a 9-frame button. Yeah, you could actually hit a 9-frame button there. The useless player could have hit 5M. This is so sad. See me play Despacito.
I like this pressure though, and again,
Nice
now you're in the
crouch
corner.
return.
Oh. Baits a DP, that's nice. More safe corner pressure, now
combo
this comes
here.
with combo. Super please. Yes.
Nice.
More so for the BP than for the damage, I think.
Whoa. Oh, no Raging Chain!
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
The stun dipper, the scum dipper.
Battle 3.
I don't know if people complain about 2-1-4-U from Vera. You know, Eustace has that. So.
Nah!
Almost the same move.
No,
right?
no way, no way.
Like, -9! He's afraid of God to face it.
Kidding.
Alright, Lil Zap doing a great job.
Oh, once again. Yeah, you know, it's funny. You'd think Lil Zap clearly has practiced the spot dodge setup after the DP, but maybe practiced that too much and hasn't practiced how to just punish it straight up when you block it.
That was coast to coast. And now we get an ult bomb setup, holy.
Well, that was nice.
Zap is cooking!
If you get hit, holy shit.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, if you get hit, you're
have
dead.
no BP, you
Yeah.
get hit by Nier with 100 meter. Holy shit, we are cranking that DP. If I was Lucy, I'd be like, fuck you, you're gonna get hit. Yeah, just run up. No!
Are you dead? No, you're not dead. Oh, try to counter. Lil Zap smartly waits.
Nah, Little Zap is so locked in. Zap
That was really good. I think Little Zap just showing, one, a lot of matchup knowledge, right? Baiting a lot of common near stuff. And just overall really, really smart race management. I think for Lamia? What'd you say her
Lucy
name?
the Lamia.
Lucy the Lamia. Yeah, some cleanup on some of those hits. We saw a Raging Strike that had no follow-up. And a few conversions that could have been a little bit better. But more importantly, I think, going into the mix-ups that make Nier so strong off of any hit, I think you need to be blabbing those setups because that is where the strength of the character comes from. From all those, unfortunately, real 50-50s that she has.
Most definitely.
Unfortunately, real 50-50s.
I do also think that in the context of Nier and how to approach playing a matchup like that, it helps a lot to get comfortable. Well, Lucy was using 6XL really well, but you don't have to focus as much on summoning the puppet. This is something that Elsa talks about a lot. But you can just focus on simply playing mid-range neutral with her godlike 2M, her 5H, her 2U, and her 5M in certain situations. And I think it's really strong because if you focus too hard on summoning the puppet, it puts you in situations where they can use projectiles or say run past the jump U and you won't have access to death because they're likely going to kill it, right? So I think that more than anything, Lucy was continuously summoning the puppet and getting the puppet killed, which hurts a lot of her neutral threat, right? So I think just playing more of a buttons-oriented game plan versus zoners as Nier is really, really important.
Yeah, totally. I think Nier, with the puppet setups and all this other stuff, top 1. But just based on normals alone, easily in the top 10 of the cast, right? Those buttons are insane, which is, I think, why the character is so strong. And if it was just a setup thing, whatever, because neutral should be easy, but Nier has one of the strongest neutrals in the game still.
Okay, we're waiting on G-Tech, but we do have Pineapples here. Pineapples did very well in our last tournament, got 3rd. So on the Lucilius, and then we got G-Tech on the classic Gita for G-Tech, so let's get this going.
Yeah.
What do you think about Lucy in this version, Rose?
He is quite strong. I think he's around mid-high tier. Well, mid-high at best, I would probably say. I think the character's offense and his neutral is broken. His mid-range buttons are so good. His fireball is cheap. He has so many ways to steal turns and continue his offense, kind of like Eustace can, right? But his downsides, in my opinion, are mainly just... I don't even think it's the lack of a meter of reversal necessarily. It's him having access to not all of his cooldowns out the gate makes it so he has to focus a bit harder on trying to carefully cycle through his options as much as he can. So at points, he can be a bit predictable in what he's going to do. So the Lucy player has to play around that well. It's like, essentially, if he doesn't have the fireball and the teleport, what can he do, right?
Right.
Lariat or sword. Yeah, so it's like he's kind of predictable in that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I totally agree. I think Lucy is a character that suffers from having really great normals, but not enough bullshit in the other sense. So if you're new or you don't know what to do, you kind of have to rely on just really strong neutral. You can't just run like a brain dead plan. You have to really be thinking about a lot, particularly in round start when your cooldowns are a problem. I also think the character's kind of dry, which is why we don't see that much higher level play from the character. That might be just my opinion on the character.
Little hater, bro?
I think he looks cool, but what does he do that's cool in the game?
I agree, he doesn't have many unique
As I say that.
He just plays the game well.
No, these couples are so wrong.
These couples are so wrong. So true.
Yeah, he's extremely versatile, and I think that's easily one of his strongest qualities. Like, that character can just overwhelm people and just really assert himself well in neutral and pressure. Alright, Pineapple is doing a really great job of cycling through Lucy's options. Swim for H.
I think this is one thing that Lucy does best. The mid-screen combos are just nuts.
Yeah, his damage output is actually above average, and his conversion potential is really fucking good. Like, this character actually has damage. Hashtag.
G-Tech keeping the corner pretty safely.
Ooh, nice situation. Trying to beat the throw.
Nice little handshake. Oh, the spear whiffs?
Unfortunately, too far.
I was gonna say, I feel like Lucy's so tall that would have hit, but maybe just a few pixels off there. No BP, so you have to be on the lookout for Raging Strike. Oh, never mind. Throw kills there.
Hey, yeah, that actually killed Azadi.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, G-Tech doing a really great job of trying to assert themselves in neutral. Ooh. Nice. That's one really good thing that Pineapples is doing with Lucy. If they do a spot dodge, he can do the M or H fireball to try to punish it if they try to read his cancels like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think spot dodge is a relatively weak option against Lucy in those mid-screen block strings. The length of those fireballs is such a Q string. Ooh. I don't ever think I've actually seen that move from Zeta. Is that what? Dash.
It's actually broke because she actually pulls her body back. This is not
oh, that was nice.
Yeah,
you're not dead. Oh.
I should not feel really kill, man.
Hit him with a Callisto.
What will you do now that you are inside the Tedekitron and you've emptied your bladder?
Ultimate DP incoming.
So
Guaranteed. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can't really spot dodge Lucy.
Yeah,
that
you have to
much.
roll it usually. That's what's so good about that fireball. The amount of priority it has is so nuts. You literally have to use an alt fireball to beat it. EX fireball is straight with it. Alright, nice pressure by G-Tech.
Oh, great
That
challenge.
team is godlike. Yeah, that was really great by Pineapples too.
I remember when the character first came out, and a lot of people were trying to figure out what is 2M good for. And I think the agreement is it's good for catching 6XL. That's pretty much the best use for the move.
Yeah. It's godlike as a mash out option too, plus 9 on counter hit. Alright, nice BC. Ooh, the ranging strike, I like that. Wait, actually...
G-Tech could have brave counter or
Yeah.
whatever. What do you call that? I'm not sure what you call the counter on that, but could have prevented that.
Mm-hmm. That was actually a pretty well played set though. I feel that Pineapples was in the pilot seat with Lucy the entire time. Definitely was cooking. Had the conversions and the pressure structure that they wanted to run with Lucy. So he was doing a really good job of that. But I can tell that the largest thing that G-Tech was struggling with in that matchup as Zeta is I think that you have to play more into Zeta's mid-range, especially being inside her 6XL range, and you can't give Lucy too much room and momentum to actively represent his options, because although you can ideally react to his fireball, his teleport, and the things he wants to commit to in neutral, he just has so much control of a lot of situations. So if you play closer to him, it reduces the amount of options he can commit to, right? So you really want to play into that.
Yeah, I think from my perspective, I guess on the simpler side, I would say a lot of spot dodges that just are not good in this matchup. Maybe that's just matchup experience showing or lack of thereof. And you know, for those fireballs, I would imagine that Zeta has better call-out options, like air spear, in particular. If you're trying to react to a fireball, that's probably better.
Yeah.
But I mean, in general, I think we can agree that Pineapples just play that really solid, very few mistakes, relatively low risk, and just kind of allowing G-Tech to kill themselves a lot of the time.
Yeah, you did well, Pineapples, yo. Isn't that character so sick?
All right, let's not
Lucy
try to
is so
sell Lucy as a sick character now.
Nah, he's iced out. I'm a Lucy fan.
Okay, all right.
Just like you are a Vera fan, right? Actually, Vera versus
I am
Lance
a
is
Vera
so
fan.
funny.
Yeah, I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this, but I must admit that I think it's pretty even, actually. I think
so.
I don't think Lance is that much better. I just think Lance is in general a better character. I don't think it's like a matchup thing.
Mm-hmm. Nice chase down by Koga. I think Vanitas respecting Koga a bit too much in mid-range already. Nice throw.
Great tech.
Yeah, that was clean. Oh, that doesn't work! That's vanilla! He can't do 2 on SM. Nice one.
Oh, great conversion. And you go into a setup here. I don't actually like 236H there. I think going into a Lumi setup is probably better, but gets a hit anyways.
Battle 2.
Let's see how they both adapt. Nice. Vanitas starting strong with the rush down.
Yeah, when I played Vanitas in this matchup, I did find myself being able to just, okay, if I just get in, whoa, oh, no! The match end for everybody else? For just me?
Holy cow, not like this.
Not like this!
Oh, Vanitas got cooked. Okay. I thought they were still playing. I was about to be like, oh my god. This actually happened to Vanitas the last TMN. I have no clue why. I don't think it's just connection issues. I just think it's...
Yeah, I think the game just, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes the game decides. Okay, Vanitas is gonna come back and Koga's gonna take the first round, so we're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's fine. If you're Koga, you're hopefully taking this time to think about what went right. And think about how you're gonna land 5U next game.
What I found so funny is I actually was reading through the TMN yearbook and I saw your post.
You know what's crazy?
Getting punished for doing 5U and then doing it again.
Okay, here's the reality. That this is all true. I did do it a lot. Alright, and I'm going to take the time while we do the first round to just defend myself here. Yes, I did get hit by getting punished for trying to go for 5U a lot. That's true. Having said that, okay? They do land a lot. I still think they land quite a lot of the time, so I don't think I should stop.
High key with Vera in this game, in particular too, you got to, because I think that her meter economy isn't the best, but the character feels so broken when you land 5U. Like when you hit someone with that, it's like, dang, I might have just won the match. Like it's a wrap. That's how I feel when I play as her too.
I think her new setup into it from MDP in the corner is a nice tool to have, but outside of that, you're still just a very strong character generally. Wow, I can't believe that enter. That was sick.
Yeah, Vanitas likes this route a lot. It's nice though, because you have the Gorilla Blade up too.
Ooh,
nice.
That's tough. I personally, in this matchup, Brave counter a lot. I don't. As soon as I'm in the corner, I'm Brave countering because I don't want to deal with it. And then I'm immediately trying to get space with either 214H. I think MDPing is really any DP against Lance is kind of risky. So many setups look like they should be DPable, but they're not.
Yeah. Very nice X-Rekka. Ooh, going for the cheeky wall jump.
I love the unnecessary. Bit of a scramble here in the corner now. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's the...
What's your setup now? What do you do?
Alright, Vanitas playing very respectful.
Oh, it's
nice.
gonna be a combo now. You're not dead. Oh, basic DP, great.
That was
that
sick.
was super smart.
Yeah, Koga has really good combo knowledge and awareness with Vera too. You could tell that Koga knew the combo limit would hit.
Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, 1-0. Alright, Vanitas looking a lot more comfortable in mid-range. Nice 5L check.
Yeah, I think it's worth noting both of these players kind of on the cusp of what I would consider the edge. Wow, entire raging strike.
Wow.
Crazy conversion. Both these players like on the cusp of what is, just a little bit past intermediate. So their decision making is really strong, and I think what's left to improve in their game is very niche scenarios, right? What's your conversion off this? Oh, huge! You're dead. Let's go! Yeah, I love that combo. Love that combo.
I see you, Koga.
I don't think Vera needs it, to be honest, but it's pretty good.
Nah, I think she needs it, yo. This game is gremlin.
Oh, I guess Scott trying to jump over the fireball.
Nice.
I don't dislike that option in general, but you have to be early with it.
Vanitas is looking a lot more comfortable in mid-range.
Yeah, Koga's hitting a matchup, but honestly it hasn't felt that way, right? Like, I feel like this matchup has felt very, very close.
Nice anti-air,
Wow,
yeah.
great anti-air.
Vanitas is struggling with that a little earlier in the matchup, so you love to see the adaptation.
3. Engage.
Alright, nice 5L checks. Alright, Vanitas gotta be a little patient.
Oh, huge!
Oh, what a confirm!
Drops the combo though. That could have been really, really nice. Still has a corner though. How do you keep it?
Nice.
I don't know if Koga knows that that's minus. Because twice has that happened and they have not challenged after.
Good patience. Oh, too far.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, Chief. Got a little lucky with the punish there, and
Whoa, you saw the BB.
yeah,
Reset. I knew it. That was a good one back. Oh, he got the carry and back combo. Let's go, Koga.
that's cool. Oh my god, great conversion. I think we can all agree that the conversions from Koga this game were really top of the line. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of weird hits, right? A lot of hits that you're not necessarily ready to get a combo off of that often. There was a counter hit, really high up super hit. There was the anti-raging strike. Koga just kind of converted fully of all of those, which I think is a sign of character knowledge and very much a character experience.
Yeah, those are some of the routes that Navir was even telling me how to do when I was first learning Veer in this game too. So that shows a sign that Koga is very comfortable with routing and knowing where and how to spend your combos and cooldowns with Vera is so key because that is a huge strength of that character. I think Vanitas ultimately played pretty well, but I think that Vanitas was admittedly too respectful of Koga on offense. I think that Vanitas did manage to adapt more to Koga's neutral tendencies and began to feel more comfortable with asserting himself in those situations. But I think that when Vanitas was running pressure, Vanitas would usually reset to neutral or reset to mid-range rather than trying to enforce strike throw, which is something that Lancelot is really strong at. So you have to really feel more comfortable with putting the opponent in situations where either they're A, guessing on what you're going to do, or A, you re-pressure or RPS them. So I think that just as Vanitas gets more comfortable with the character, you gotta have that dog in you of Lance more, yo.
Yeah, I think I noted this earlier against Koga for someone else, but I think Koga does not represent DP a lot, which is good. But if they're not representing it, then that's your sign to be running a bit of a more aggressive pressure, right? Let them show you they're willing to risk it all before you give, like, you know, there's a certain amount of respect you have to give your opponent, but there's also a certain amount of disrespect you have to be willing to give to push your advantage.
100%.
So smart, Drone.
Yeah, yo, you need that dog in you if you're gonna play Lance none-to one.
I will say I'm a little bit miffed here. Rose talking about learning Vera did not hit me up once.
What?
You wanna explain yourself?
Actually, think. Why didn't I ask you? No.
I get no respect in this community, Dove.
Absolutely no respect. But respect is earned.
And Wavy didn't really help me that much either. I think it was literally just Navir because I thought everyone was busy. I think you were busy at that time too.
You have been rather busy lately, Drone.
Well, it's on weeknights. You know what to do. But no, Rose did not hit me up once. I'll stand by that.
Okay.
My feelings are not hurt. Definitely not. I definitely don't think about it.
Nah, yo, you can hit me up for the Lance schools. I got you, big dog. If you ever want a gremlin on ranked with him.
Oh, good challenge. This is a matchup I don't see a lot. Both the characters, strong fireball game. But I feel like Lucy just probably wins out of just the bigger normals.
Yeah.
Interesting challenger in the fireball. A lot of early techs. No one wants to get thrown in this game. Oh,
Nice jump
probably
to
could
the
have
back.
punished there. Nice stagger pressure. Forces Little Zap to use all the BP.
Little Zap's spacing here is so good. Right outside 5 far end range.
Oh, baits a DP.
Yeah, Pineapple's played that very well.
Yeah, I think Little Zap maybe a little overzealous there in terms of using the brave counters to get out. I know it can be scary to block his Eustace just because of no meterless DP. But you're opening yourself to so much risk when you're, when you're still at half health and have no BP left. That's a good sign that you should rethink your risk-reward scenarios there.
For sure. Alright, Pineapple's slowly trying to build up the blade meter. That's plus. Nice that.
And now this round, Little Zap managing the BP economy a lot better, I would say. Yes, you're in the corner, but you have the life lead and you have more BP, so you probably don't feel too bad.
Oh, what is
Giant spot dodge.
That was a reaction spot dodge too.
Yeah, no
Bro, how old
conversion
is
of the dodge though.
Pineapples? That was like a Maddie spot dodge.
Yeah, the 14-year-old reactions.
Oh, it means like a PBBT is like a raspberry. Like you are not a little guy. As a belly all main.
Nexon has never been a little guy. Back to the match.
Might even be a
Let's
large
go with
guy.
that one. Oh!
Someone clip
That was cool. I've never seen that.
No.
Did they know? Did they know?
Do they
Did
know?
that work?
Does he know?
I want to believe that they knew, but part of me doesn't think so.
No, I think so. Because the 22H has a lot of recovery.
Oh, too early in the throw. But see, again, Pineapples replies with another throw of their own, which tells me they were trying to early tech the game.
Oh.
I'm not sure if is the best option you can do there. Big pressure with a fireball. Gets thrown though. Little Zap really... Oh, that's nice. Great conversion. You're gonna kill the ass. I was gonna say, use the brave counter there. Maybe a little bit risky, but cleans up the round anyways, which is really nice. If you are going to use up all your BP, that way you want to keep the offense going, because you don't want to be forced to block again.
Dang, nice confirm on the pull. Let's go, Pineapples.
The stagger pressure is so strong.
Nice dodge!
Wow. That's
And the
weird.
combo?
Whoa, wrong way. That was weird.
Dang, great PC bait. Zap is cooking.
TK, JU is so stupid. I think
It's so
he needs
godlike.
it, but it's stupid.
Oh, big jump in. Not that though.
Oh, unfortunate. Dang, Zap cooking it up, yo.
Really close match. This is, what are we, in semifinals?
This
Yeah,
is,
I think that would
this
make
is to
sense,
get into
yeah.
winners finals. Yeah, this is to get into winners finals to fight Koga.
Oh yeah, Koga is in winners finals. Dang, Koga cooking, yo.
The Koga. The way that just punishes that if you spot dodge is so wag.
Yeah. What you can even do versus Eustace, you follow up to close combat, you can even spot dodge and then 6XL. Like,
Anyone
their Pineapples
can?
could 6XL. Yeah, anyone can.
I didn't know that. That sucks. It used to be kind of unpunishable.
Yeah, it was much harder to punish in vanilla.
Yeah.
And I was really clean with all these conversions. I think not once have I seen like a hit where they don't get at least some combo out of it.
Nice one.
Oh no!
Oh, trying to wait to teleport didn't work out. That seems like it should have worked.
Yeah, that is actually just unlucky. Dang, Pineapple's turning it up.
Oh, great challenge there.
I'm gonna get blue bomb if he's doing this. Oh, it doesn't do it, just does a dash. That button, bro.
That's a nice quick punish.
Finally, one pays off for pineapples. That's so sick.
That was really cool.
Because that's the thing about Raging Strike confirms in this game. They're so distance specific, so sometimes you could just get bodied like that, and it's like, damn. That was cool, yo. I think they both played really well, but I wonder what Dro feels that Lil Zap could have brought to the table a little more, because I do feel like they played both really well. It was just a lot of unlucky situations that were mainly occurring for Zap.
Yeah, I think we saw Zap lose a few rounds by, millimeters there. Like the missed 2H and the teleport seemed like it should have worked, and a lot of things like that. In terms of things that you could have done that are just game plan wise, I think I would have hoped that they would recognize that there's a lot of early techs from both sides, to be honest. And the stagger pressure that Little Zap was bringing to the corner was not trying to challenge that at all. 5L into 5H, or just, stagger big buttons to try to challenge that, probably would have been something to at least bring into the game. But yeah, I don't think there's any obvious mistakes, right? A little unfortunate some of the random hits that Pineapples got, but again, that's both players making the most of every hit they get. Yeah, I think if I wanted to learn from that match, I'd have to really look at hit by hit, block by block, see what happened, to recognize what situations maybe they could have taken more advantage of, or vice versa, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think that overall Zap played well. It's just a matter of you have to focus harder in that matchup on your individual responses versus Lucy's pressure. You have to know how to deal with his fireball, his teleport, and his dive kick. And I think that you showed some pretty good answers overall, but when you have consistent responses to those tools, the matchup gets a lot easier. In fact, I'm gonna type the name up in the chat, but you should watch Vunder's videos on Lucilius and countering Lucilius on YouTube. They're extremely well made, and I think it'll help you out a lot.
Greed versus None to One. Again, two TMN regulars. The only thing I want to see from None to One this match is less raw committals to calling out DPs and stuff. I think that's the number one thing that I would suggest for them. Greed, I think their game plan was really strong. Maybe just a little bit more patience in when they have the corner like this.
Yeah, I think Greed's beginning to get a bit more antsy and resorting to BC in those situations.
Yeah, really desperate to keep the corner, but honestly, I kind of agree. I think this is where Eustace really struggles. So spending resources to keep him there, it's not a bad idea.
Alright, nice though. Dang, None2-1 is bringing the gas out.
Yeah, I was gonna say the firewall usage there was so smart.
Yeah, None2-1 playing Call of Duty right now, yo.
Yeah, this is some FPSF gameplay.
Yeah, he is so locked in. I'm like, holy cow.
You're in chip range now.
Now,
so
me
you have to be
personally,
really, really careful.
yeah, Greed had to hard bait that DP because if he got hit by it, he'd get chipped out.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, Teleport is pretty strong versus Eustace. I think in general, characters like Beelzebub, who can just really force their way in mid-range, give him a hard time. Like Beelzebub, Belial 6.
He's better at keeping you out than stopping you from getting in.
I do want to point out one situation there. So Greed was in chip range and jumped, and you cannot do that. Against Eustace, you cannot jump when you're in chip range. It's just free every time, and it's not even a hard reaction. Having said that, it's honestly almost impossible to get out of that.
Ult orbs plus?
Okay, it's plus based on the spacing. It'll usually be around slightly plus +2, or at worst slightly minus. but it's fucked up because you can't spot dodge or roll it or jump it really.
Yeah, so
Like,
I don't
it
know
literally
why.
just-
I don't know why Nun keeps backing off after setting H bomb and then doing it ulta. Doing ulta.
It could have killed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a really smart parry.
Ow!
Dang.
Oh, we're playing
No
some honest
way!
ass Grand Blue here. No
Oh,
BP.
could you have done more? Wow.
I think Greed played that well, but I do feel that Greed needs to play slower versus Usus and resort more to using Belly L5 view against his zoning. It's really strong.
Well, he didn't have neither of them had an EVP, so it makes sense it killed, but it was still very shocking.
Yeah, for sure. But in like a lot of like the situations as the match progresses, I feel like Greed is getting hit a little too much.
Yeah, I think Greed may be a little bit desperate to get their offense going.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be blocking a lot. And, you know, it's working-ish, but definitely they're very low at every round, and so kind of scary.
What is cooking?
None to one tried to do the slow walk up and throw. Did not pan out. Oh, makes a DP though. No, go! It's a reset, the dirty reset.
That's not gonna work! Okay, it did. It's none to one, so when he groused into that, I always think it's not gonna work.
You just assume it's gonna drop.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if none to one.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know
Pushing
about the
low.
calculations.
Dang,
Did
that's
you
okay.
see that one time? We were talking during it, but Nunda won 6-6-H'd under the fireball.
Yeah.
I think you should do that more.
That was very cool. I don't know how practical it is, but it was
But it
very
was
cool.
awesome!
Battle 1.
That move is so good in combos.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not doing 6-6-H combos, dude.
Just
Really
looks
good.
cool.
It's-
Like the
it
ones where
does
Gale
look
does,
really
he'll
cool.
do the alt shot and then he'll 6-6-H. It's so sick. Like for Gale.
Bro, stop it! Don't lose because we're talking about how 6-6-H was a cool button.
Alright, Nanta One doing a great job of just holding this neutral advantage.
That
Nice
punish,
confirm.
wow.
Belly all presses to you and gets punished. First recorded instance.
It might be fiction. Alright, great confirmed by Greed there.
Now you have no DP, so you have to hold this, or you have to do a DP to get out, and that's so scary. Ah, there we go. Not scary at all, I guess. I do think we should have probably seen that a little bit coming, right? Like, I think you need to be wary of that. Your options your opponent has there.
One throw, one command grab. Ooh, you're so good.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'd be looking to, I'd be baiting, or that. I was gonna say there, I would be looking for a fireball in the mid range to do assault knife, to do dash, to do anti-fireball super damage.
Nanta One is so locked in.
In the chat, he said, "Let me cook real quick, turning off brain." Perhaps if we turn on the brain, we could cook
Great
it
stagger
harder.
pressure.
Nice one.
Oh, accidental side switch, that was cool.
He put himself in the corner. How is that cool?
It was cool. Have you seen that? I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either though.
I just like seeing things I haven't seen.
Yeah, technically
Look at
Lance
his
puts
face,
himself
that's
in the
cool.
corner all the time, but it's cool too.
It's cooler when
Okay,
Lance
well,
does it.
they
'cause
do
he's a
it on
ninja.
purpose.
Nexon is flaming you in the chat, Drew.
That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind.
Does let me
I
on
hope,
or kill it.
I hope your flu's getting better.
Yeah, bro was sick. Bro thought he had COVID earlier, and now he's talking mad shit. This is like the most. This looks like neutral from people who have never played neutral before.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think both of
alien
these guys are very
neutral.
scared right now. Oh, you know the punish? There you go.
Nanta One is so. Oh,
Got the back hit. Let's go.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about all that. You're rude to the guy who maybe had the Rona. Crazy.
How does he rude at all? That's a nice face. Love it.
Nice dodge there.
Okay, no BP. So now we should be aware that BP is an option, or wake up super.
Don't do that.
Punish. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that SSBA wasn't the best.
That's kind of an ass SSBA, I will be honest. I would almost always rather do his SBA.
Yeah, it's not the best SSBA for sure, but what I more so mean though is that Belial 5H is -5 as is, and he doesn't have like anything he can threaten with. Well, -3 in this game as is, and he doesn't have anything else he can threaten with. So you basically committed to the super at a moment where you had more patience to block or just wait it out than you think.
Nanda one said the $1 million SSBA. Bro, would you reversal SSBA for $1 million? And Nanda one was like, I'll do it for $0.
I'll do it for the 38 viewers on the TMN.
It was a good show. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'd do it for the art.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is happening. Both of these players started off game 1 being very, very solid, and there were a lot of very, near-death situations. Very, like, both of them low health, very, very high risk, like, kind of nervousness, and now it's just carried over into this game. In the pace of the match has gone up, like, quite a lot.
Nice air in the converge!
They are literally just scrapping.
Yeah, there's a lot of scrappage. We are fisticussing. Okay, lock in, dude. No, you're not cooked. Lock in. The SSBA, the $1 million.
Stop typing. Okay.
The $1 million, dude.
What are these people doing? You're still in the match. Stop typing in chat.
We have a what was it? A KOF player who will like tell us why he dropped an Ash Crimson combo, and we're like, bro, we know why you want to drop the Ash Crimson combo. It's Ash Crimson.
I love Toddy.
He's trolling, so if he loses, he can jaunt. If he wins, he can say he's goated. Holy shit! Okay, we're gonna end this in SSBA. SBA.
Yeah.
Note to one. Quick note here. When Belial does the parry and you block it, you are plus.
Yeah, you're plus.
Yeah, you've gotten a lot. Like Greed is respecting there. Nice.
Like that.
Yeah, in particular, he's -4 after 5U. It's super hard to throw punish it though, but you can take your turn.
At least take your turn, yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, man, I really feel for Note1 there because I feel like their game plan going into game 1 was so strong, and maybe it's the nerves, maybe it's, honestly the pressure from Greed is a big factor, obviously, but the patience kind of went away after round 2 of game 2, and it just kind of carried on from there.
Overall, I think they both played really good, and I think Note1 should feel really good about that showing overall. It's just hard, honestly, when it comes to improving at fighting games because the players that you play against are also really good as well. I play against Greed all the time too, so I know Greed is a really good Grand Prix player. So I think that...
Why is Nexon in here?
So I think that overall, the decisions that you make in that matchup should be more forced towards trying to contest Belial's ability to force his way into mid-range and try less to just commit hard to zoning him out. And I think that the more you get comfortable with just holding your ground rather than giving up too much space and cornering yourself as Eustace, the more you get comfortable with this game plan overall, your consistency will improve.
Yeah, I agree. I think we saw a couple Desperado DPs and supers on Wake Up that I don't think were fully necessary. I think blocking Belial is scary, of course, but if you're a useless player, you have to be okay with blocking a lot.
Yeah, that's
sure.
kind of just it comes with the territory of playing Eustace. And so we got G-Tech versus Lucy. Lucy the Lamia in chat said it's fucked up that I would have gone 0-2 if I played my main, but I played Nier, so I made top 8.
I will say that I understand the sentiment, and obviously it's something that a lot of people say that like you can be carried by Nier. Ultimately, though, you're recognizing the strengths of the character. Yeah, if the tools are strong and you're using them, that still means you're doing the right thing, right?
100%.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It is kind of funny though.
Oh, for sure.
tad.
Yeah, that famous Reddit post, like the guy who got stuck in S plus rank because they only deal with Nier and now they can't get out. Misses the setup there, but I like that they went for
Lucy
it.
cooking. Yeah, I see you, Lucy. Ping pong.
Right. You're not dead, but a couple stocks and you're one touch away, so it's very scary. What does Zeta have versus Nier, like as a universal like option to
So
answer?
actually, the most important thing about this matchup, believe it or not, Shosan actually believes that Zeta has a really strong matchup against Nier. The main reason as to why is Zeta has great answers to 6XL in general in this game due to L Rhapsody. She can threaten with jump 2-2 against a lot of Nier's puppet summons and a lot of the options that she wants to commit to. So I think that if the Zeta player has a lot of knowledge on the interactions in this matchup, they really can kill Nier for a lot of the things that she does.
Yeah, I can see that. I think I mentioned earlier that I think Nier struggles with against fireballs. I think the other options that can be really strong against Nier are, you know, air mobility. So because there's strong air mobility, you can just kind of work around a lot of Nier's options, and there we see one exactly right there, right? I think Zeta has a lot of tools to kind of make this matchup feel pretty good. Ooh, wake up counter.
Actually, I think this is my kill.
No.
That was good.
Damn. What the f-
Dang, give me my channel points, though.
This character is fucked up, bro. I'm
That's
gonna put that. I'm gonna submit that to Will It Kill because that was fucked up.
That was fucked up.
Yo, what's good, Destin?
Hey, Destiny.
Yeah, we got a little Nier TMN players. It's nice to see, yo. I like seeing beginners pick cheap shit, yo. No,
They
honor.
should.
They should, honestly.
There's no
That's
honor
what I'm
in
saying.
like playing a bad character.
I picked a fair character, and I'm mad about it.
I'm still thinking about your post recently, Dub, where you're like, my guy, we're playing an anime game in 2011.
We're playing anime games from the mid 2010s. Pick fucked up shit.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but G-Tech managed to block after triggering the armor on the DP.
That's good.
That was
Goat.
really strange. Are you dead? Oh, no conversion, what happened? Oh, maybe a little bit of nerves there. I think G-Tech had that round for sure.
Yeah, Makona, you gotta raise the army of Yip Yips, yo.
The next
Oh, wow.
Yip army.
Lucy is joking about being carried by Nier, but you can clearly tell that she put it in the work, yo. She cooking.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, more than half the work of like using a strong character is recognizing what the strong tools are, and yeah,
Exactly.
if you can do that,
She
you're
also
doing
plays
well
Happy
already.
Chaos. She's used to being carried.
Oh, come on. Okay, I was gonna be on your side for a little bit.
Chaos is so cool. Unironically, I would probably play that character.
It's just not fun to play against. I don't mind playing against Nier, even though she's strong, because I'm still playing the same game. But I used to play Eno in Strive, and when Happy
my
Chaos came out, I just
condolences,
quit the game. That literally made me quit the game.
My condolences. That matchup sucks.
Okay, Lucy will be moving on to fight Vanitas in losers quarters, but great job, G-Tech. Making top 8 in these brackets is no hard feat, and you've done it 2 times in a row. Good to see the consistency.
Overall,
Yeah,
G-Tech,
sure.
I think you played really well. The main tips I would give you on that matchup from a serious standpoint you want to feel more comfortable using L Rhapsody in mid-range versus 6XL attempts as Zeta, as well as her 2 5H can be used versus 6XL attempts too, but it can be kind of hard because character has slow mediums, right? Which isn't really the best in the context of this game, but at least representing L Rhapsody, not just versus 6XL when you anticipate it, but after block 6XL is super strong because not many characters have great options or answers to actually contest Zeta doing L Rhapsody there, especially if they lack a load that's fast or a load that they can confirm off of. So I think that the more you get comfortable with that, as well as doing what you can more to respect the puppet, the 214X in mid-range, I think that if you just block it and then play around the RPS of whether or not she's going to cancel to DP more, you'll have more success in that matchup because you really don't want to run into that move. Yeah, the green back, yo.
And the same Eustace color again. I don't know how I feel about seeing the same Eustace color the whole way through.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna self-insert Zap as Nunto one. Oh, nice bait!
Oh, not a big punish though.
That's confirmed. Yeah, these are huge
Big
abuses.
combo, yeah. I don't know about using the Regis right there. Oh, well, I guess so it's okay.
Did I tell you, Dro, that I am working on crouch confirm? Because I remember once I asked you and Awful, how do you crouch confirm? And Awful was literally just like, well, you look, and if they're little, you do the crouch combo, and if they're big, you do the stand combo. I was like, what the fuck, that doesn't help. But I have been working on crouch confirming because my character in Persona needs to crouch confirm.
Yeah, I think in games when it matters, it's really difficult.
Rise, she does not get combos except on crouching.
Yeah.
Mid-screen, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Margaret fan in that game. I love Margaret.
Margaret is a really bad matchup for Rise. This sucks. I always pick the characters that suck against ninjas because Yosuke
Don't
is
make me
really
pick
bad for
this game again, because I will.
But yeah, I've been working on it. It's hard, but I see. So I'm getting to the point where I will recognize they're crouching, and then my hands just won't do the combo.
Yeah.
It's good though. Yeah, progress for sure.
I think, you know, in general, general advice here for confirming anything, and even confirming crouch hits too, you kind of want to stop reacting to just the crouching itself, and you want to react to how they get hit beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with whiff punishing, I think a lot of people think, oh, you're reacting to the whiff of the move, but a lot of the times you're not. You're reacting to the fact that they're doing a move at all in a space where they won't hit you.
Yeah, exactly. You react to the opponent's moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, just trying to think about instead of reacting to the immediate things, react to things gonna happen beforehand.
That was goated.
As we're saying that, Lil Zap kind of running away with this round.
Belial does so much damage. So true, Vanitas.
Buff my man.
I can't believe the laser was an anti-air there. Oh, huge.
Yeah,
That was such a nice little shimmy.
And this goes back to what I was saying earlier about how a lot of the players here are doing a lot of early techs instead of just the late button. And not a lot of people taking advantage of that or doing big punishes off of it. The little Zap maybe showing a little bit of recognition there. This is not gonna kill, but it's very close. Still not very, very scary. I love that.
Crouch walk! Guile! Yeah, and if Little Zap gets taken, he'll be put in a bad position, but just mashes out there with the bar L. Good job. Take the first game.
That was a really, really good challenge. I think recognizing gaps.
Your name is
in
a
the
Kingdom
pressure
Hearts
is really
reference, by the way, right?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I feel you, Dro.
Bonita's a cool character.
You want me to lose? I'm gonna lose a bunch of cred here. I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, and I never will.
For real? I think you would like the first one, honestly. Like, okay, the series is really long, right?
But
I think the first one is like
I would
worth
never
playing.
recommend someone nowadays play the first one unless they really like want to get into it. The first one is so grindy. It's got some really awkward like level design and platforming. I don't think it's like for if you're like used to playing new games,
Yeah.
it's like a game you would really want to put a lot of time into. But
Yeah, for sure.
you do if you want to learn the story. So it kind of
I mean, I've played some old school JRPGs, but honestly, it's just like,
It's
yeah,
not
I'm
a
not gonna play a
JRPG.
PS2 game in 2024. Like, it's just, this is not gonna
You're such a little hater. PS2s are awesome. God, is that gonna kill? Oops. He's going.
Pick that up, thank God.
That was
This is what we
sick.
like to see. We like to see improvements from prior games, right? This is a thing that Greed messed up in a previous match, and now they got it. I will say something that I really like from Lil Zap so far. Belial has a lot of gaps that are not only hard to just recognize in the moment, but honestly, just visually, it's hard to confirm it. But Lil Zap really pushing Firefly out a lot of the times where it seems to be just working. So maybe some matchup experience showing, or maybe just tendencies in the block string that Greed uses. Oof.
Bro was churning that. I can tell you that was on the block.
Oh, I think that Greed delayed the 4H there. That was super smart. But in general, though, it's hard to 4G the 4H follow-up, though.
Yeah. One of the situations where I feel like you kind of just have to block.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really stacked against you.
Nice tech.
There we saw a delay tech, so maybe Greed recognizing that they got hit last time. At least you'd like to think so. Keep the plus frames. Oh yeah.
Zap is so locked
Plus,
in.
plus, yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Character's so plus, bro.
That's why I always suggest use this to anime players, so people who come from anime backgrounds. This character has so many ways to steal turns and continue being plus.
It's gonna be big damage. No BP left either.
This might
So
like be like almost GG's. No, not that much damage.
no, but again, now see, there we go. That's what I was gonna say. You removed all of the dismissive options except the very risky ones. So now you have to just play safe.
Two. Engage.
I think Lil Zap is being a little too I can't think of the words. Like using his BP, he uses his BP so fast. And
Yeah.
that's how Greed is winning a lot of these rounds. It's just like burning him out on BP and winning the BP core, and then like just like he has 100, sits on 100 meter and just kills you.
Yeah, I think it's a double-edged sword, right? You want to use the BP because you want to keep your advantage. You want to be, you want to be your turn. You want to keep the corner, but you're opening a I don't know about that.
Fortunate, that was a misinput.
You open yourself up to. I don't know about this combo either. I don't think you needed to do the Raging Strike. Could have gone into super instead. Oh, back-to-back spot dodge.
Basher?
Ooh, that got a little scrappy.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think that when it comes to any character, especially Belial, you want to leverage the threat of BC more than actually Brave countering itself. Brave counter is a strong option, do not get me wrong, but you want to focus harder on the moments and situations in which a character commits to a move. A good example is Charlotta. If Charlotta does EX hands, you can actually just block, wait for her to do the EX hands, and then just Brave counter. And it's guaranteed because it's a counter hit hard knockdown in that situation, right? So if you wait for Belial to commit to options such as EX Fireball, or the moments where you know that the Belial player is going to commit to something that you can BC, and I think it helps out a lot with consistency. But overall, I think that if Little Zap were to focus a bit more on staying calm on defense, that's not me saying that Zap's defense was bad, but it's important to stay calm on defense versus Belial because his damage output is high, and look for the moments and situations in which you can RPS the Belial player as well as the pressure the Belial player is committing to. Like, for example, 2M into 5H, his 2M is actually only +1 on block, and his 5H is 9 frame startup. So if you have a 6 frame normal or a 7 frame normal, you can check him out of that. So it's very important for you to know the moments and situations in which you can RPS Belial. And I can tell that crutching on BC because you weren't the most comfortable with that, just defending against his general pressure is what hurt you.
Also, shout out to Abyss Knight for the raid, yo. Good looks.
Why did Little Zap put he was playing Siegfried and then didn't play Siegfried? Bro threw me for a loop.
He wanted to win. It's okay.
How is lying to me on the survey winning?
Everyone knows lying to Dove on Star GG is fun.
It is. This is true. I remember when Awful said, you'll get it wrong anyway, plus you should know. And I put it on the top 8 graphic.
Still salty about the awful 6 win.
Okay, so Bonnie Cox versus Lucy Little Mia. How do you feel about this matchup, Rose?
I think it's even, especially if the Lens player has a pretty good grasp of what the Nier wants to commit to and how they are supposed to interact with her neutral. It's kind of tricky though, but I think it's even.
I do want to point out, really cool to switch to the red color. I feel like we're on an all red outfit setup in this bracket right now. This round was kind of cooked, to be honest, but now Benitez is bringing it back. I guess TP'd. Never mind. Alright, this is for my fans.
What?
We cracked open a cold one.
Oh, true. I can hear it. It was so beautiful.
Thank you. This is an Allagash White. Got out of the corner, but got punished for it. Really great pickup there from Lucy. Didn't quite get the setup. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but being able to land those setups and set them up from any hit is what I think separates the intermediate or beginner Niers from the top level ones. Being against a top tier Nier, every time you get hit, you feel like you're gonna have to guess for your life every time. Oh, that's a nasty setup too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, Abyss Knight, I don't know why you couldn't compete tonight, but I miss seeing you. You played were you the Vegeta or the Miguel? I can't remember, but I do want to see you in the future.
Let's see if they have the setup this time. Not quite, but it worked out. Still got the pressure. Vanitas had to TP out.
Nice, that was really good.
Yeah, you have to do it sometimes. Oh, this is gonna be big damage.
You're dead. You're dead.
Oh, you are dead. Oh, this character's so good. That character is pretty good.
Is Guts still in this game?
No.
They removed Guts.
No.
No guts. Yeah.
Upsetting. Guts would have nerfed Nier even slightly.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Steve about what things he would like to see in this version, in the next version. Because I think we both agree. There's a lot of people who doom about this game. Personally, I really like it. Maybe not so much competing at a top level, but I think it's really fun, and I think it's like the interactions to me are interesting. My number one thing is I just think we should get a few more interactions per round. I think in general the damage is a little bit crazy. But I don't know, Rose. What do you want? What's your wish list?
I actually am not. Okay, the main thing I just think is I feel that if Nier were to get adjusted, then I think the game will be in a much better state. But overall, I think the game is really fun, and it's not as if like I think Nier ruins the game or something like that. But I just think that overall, the balance were more tighter in some spots because you could tell it's still like a first version, right? And all things considered, the balance is pretty good for a first version of the game, right?
This is a pretty good ArcSys first version. I don't think it's as good as Strive's first version, but it's a pretty good ArcSys first version. I think people need to remember that ArcSys games are always ass when they come out.
Vanitas with a good punish there. Big difference we've seen between Vanitas and other players against the Nier is just being able to punish the TP consistently.
Bro put himself on the cross.
Oh, that was a misinput.
Yeah.
Spells punishable after the flash.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get the cat from out the apartment into the apartment.
Down.
BG's.
Alright, so now we got Vanitas versus Lucy. Round 3, both 1-1 on the board. Alright, great throw setup. EX Volcanoki, too far out. We throw again. Nice. That's a big thing that Vanitas struggles with in general, anti-airing. Alright, nice BC there. Oh, nice late tech by Lucy. Nice 5L check. There you go.
That was a great kill on Death there.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it 1-1 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vanitas had a very strong game last time. Takes the first round of this last set.
Yeah, Vanitas looking really strong.
Battle 2. Engage.
And this is to get into losers finals, right?
Loser semis. So this is to fight Greed and loser semis to fight the loser of winners finals. This is to get into the top 4.
Oh, for a second when I thought that would come, I would be like, oh, that's tragic. Okay, that 5U save. Nice. Ooh, I
that's
see
conversion there. Yeah.
That's clutch.
That was not a punish, so Lucy could have blocked that.
Oh, this is not good. Nice!
Oh,
you can unblockable, yeah.
That was nice.
That was good knowledge. That was really good knowledge by Vanitas.
Stuff from Vanitas. I'd say, you know, there's a lot to learn obviously from that match, but one thing to note against Lancelot for the whole cast and for everybody who's playing is there's a lot of times where you don't think you need to be holding the block button, but you should.
Yeah, he's very left-right centric when he's in mid-screen.
Yeah.
I think that Lucy played well. I think both of them played pretty well. The main thing is that I think that Lucy, if Lance's jump unique against you, he always has 5 frames of landing recovery no matter what. The only time you can't punish him after he does a jump unique is when he does JU in certain Oki setups, he'll actually be plus. But usually, if he does it in any situation where it's not an Oki situation, if it's neutral, if it's mid-pressure to beta throw, etc., he will always have 5 frames of landing recovery that you can punish him during. You can just react to it and hit your close L, well, your 5L, or your 2L, right? You can always hit him out of it. So that's something that's very, very important to note about fighting Lance. So another thing that I think that you are having a bit of a tricky time with is usually when Lance commits to his Gorilla Blade in neutral, or when you're further out from Lancelot, the main things that Lancelot is really going to commit to is Wogenstone, which is his Fireball, or Gorilla Blade, right? If you're really on point with it as Nier, you can react to Lancelot committing to any of those advancing options with EXDP. If you use the shortcut easy input version, you can also just low profile it with her 2U. You can neutral jump versus it, or you can sometimes try to whiff punish it, but it can kind of be tricky if your back is to the corner because you're just gonna get hit usually.
I just snorted water up my nose. Sorry, oops.
But overall, I think he played well, and I think Vanitas plays well too.
Yeah, I think from my end, I'm gonna keep it very, very basic here. For Lucy, the setups into the mix-ups from Nier is something that, what's nice about it is you can just practice that in training mode. You don't need to be fighting someone to be putting those into play. So spending a day just practicing those setups off of any random hit that you're getting will make just a character feel 10 times stronger.
Mm-hmm. So don't Brad, you earned that shit, big dog. You earned that shit, homegirl.
週末へのカウントダウンが始まって、輝かしい未来を胸に抱きながら消えていくがいい。
Letting the intros rock, I like it.
Yeah, we got Pineapples versus Koga, winners finals, yo. This is gonna be hype. Press set 3.
Yeah, and I think at this point in the bracket, anybody that wins it can fully say that they deserved it. And they had some big wins for it. Koga always with the great conversions. I do wish they spend a little bit more effort going into Lumi setups when they're free like that. In general, it depends on the player, but I think giving up an extra 50 to 100 damage just to set up Lumi is very strong, particularly against characters with no DP.
Yeah, I fully agree. Hey, the Nier music. Alright, nice. Hey, that was a great footprint though. Oh, that was a good jump in.
Oh, no conversion though. You were dead before that though. Oh, now you're dead for sure.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, I see Lucy talking about the nerves. For sure, nerves are a factor in when you get towards the top end of the bracket. But yeah, you want to practice those things like the setups and your combos so that you don't even have to think about it, right? They're entirely just body response.
Yeah, for sure.
So that nerves stop being a factor. Brave 5U. Looking like me out there. If it was me, would have hit.
Also, if I were to say one small thing as an aside from Lucy, I think it helps to just go in brackets with the mentality of not thinking about trying to win or lose, but mainly just only focusing on trying your best. Because if you focus only on trying your best, then you'll never have those expectations or put that pressure on yourself. Nice punish.
Yeah, good punish.
Bah, bah.
Kept it simple, easy. And that's what you want in a bracket at this point. You want the brainless stuff. You want to be able to turn off your brain for anything that doesn't matter. You want to focus entirely in the neutral, for reactions. You want things like combos and everything else to just be entirely, turn off your brain. Your body does it on its own. Focus. I love this patience. I love this spacing. I love the range that he's playing at. The 236U has paid off maybe a few times. It's not great, but I think the fact that they're willing to use the meter to get those plus frames. And as Vera, people complain that they have ways to get plus frames, but they really don't. Being willing to use meter just to get even if it's just +1 makes a big difference, particularly when we're trying to keep the corner.
100%, especially because Vera's plus frames are so built around conditioning, so it's kind of tough. Oh, the back shots! Oh, this is
that was max range retrospect. That was crazy. I thought I was gonna whiff.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Oh, we're playing in control right now.
Yeah, agreed. Call Lucy teleport that. It was what a lot of people were calling it day 1. Okay, that was clutch. Alright, nice pressure by Pineapples. Already on blade level 3. Both these players on full meter. Dang, now you can spam cooldowns. Let's go.
Yeah, and I think this is when the matchup gets tough. I think the specials for Lucy have such a great utility against Akira.
Dang, yeah, you already used my ball again, yo. Like, that's when he gets really strong, yeah.
I think maybe Kuka a little bit too conservative in terms of using their VPs to brave counter, or in general just showing any other defensive options. Particularly when Lucy has level 5, like, I think you can't just let them play the game. This damage from this screen is insane. And you get the corner. Oh! If they were an install, that would have been a lot stronger.
Dang, that's bait.
Are you dead? You're dead.
Yeah, that's a... Ooh, the optimal confirmed too. Alright, 1-1.
1-1 in loser semi. No, this is not loser semis. I'm crazy. This is winners finals.
Battle 1. Engage.
So this is the best of 3, right? Sorry, best of 5.
Best of 3.
So maybe we'll see some more time for adaptation here. I think if Pineapples is recognizing that Koga is very patient on defense and not willing to do, you know, DPs or break counters, etc., they should feel more encouraged to kind of run their offense and, you know, leave some gaps, etc., right? So both players pretty patient, all things considered.
Alright, Pineapple's in such a strong spot after that.
Oh, DPs, hopefully that's the right move.
Yo.
The only right response to that move. How do you get in? Oh, whiff throw doesn't get punished. This is really tense. Both players looking for anything right now. Ah, DP's through.
Cut.
Battle 2. Engage.
XL beats the teleport. That's
Nice.
like enough conversion.
Oh, unfortunate. Didn't have enough for the Raging Chain. Dang, yeah, you could tell, just like you were saying.
Yeah.
I think Pineapples is in Koga's head now.
Yeah, Pineapples has to be thinking, yeah, Koga just let me 6XL 3 times in a row. So they can get away with a lot. Yeah. I would like it if Koga took a second here. I would like it if they took a second. Hopefully they do. Because I don't think that they're necessarily losing by making mistakes or by, you know, playing poorly in general. I think it's just a matter of like a perspective shift on, you know, who's being the aggressor when.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that giving Lucy too much luxury to just establish himself and run his own game plan, even though you can play around the tools, you want to make him feel uncomfortable trying to use the tools in general. So putting Lucy in these situations like this is super strong.
Yeah, there we go. And finally, a Lumi setup. Like I said, I think maybe prioritizing those a little bit more would make a big difference. Brave counters that already big difference, right? Just prioritizing keeping the corner over keeping resources.
For sure.
Empty jump into throw. Very nice.
Oh, that 360 was nuts.
I like that.
Battle 2. Engage.
Looking like wavy out here.
Yeah, roll back good.
Except there's not enough 6XH. Then you'd truly be a wavy player.
Yeah, well, you be going ham with that move.
Oh, because it hurt me.
Yeah, we spoke into existence. Oh wow, nice buff touch by Koga. Alright, good BC.
Nice and blocked.
Dang,
Ready
great
to go.
confirm, yeah.
Into super? Yes.
MDP under? Oh, the 5U? That's cute.
I think the second hit of the DP would have whiffed there, so the 5U was probably smart. But you probably can just go into the dive for it. I don't think you have to back off.
Ooh, that was clutch.
Yeah, I think Koga not recognizing like Pineapples has been really good about DPing the 2-1-4U, and I think they're just reacting to the blue screen flash, right? So that's happened I think twice already in the set. So Koga should have enough data to recognize that maybe throwing those out when Pineapples is meter, not the smartest idea.
Dang, 63H. Yeah, I was telling Pineapples to do that more. Let's go. Oh, what a confirm.
That's a frame check that we don't see too often. I think that the risk is pretty high, but in a long set like this, there's quite a lot of conditioning that's going on.
Yeah, exactly. That was super clean. I wonder what you think about this matchup as general in Vera and the things that you feel that Koga could have capitalized on more.
Yeah, I think it's not the worst matchup for Vera. I think the buttons are definitely in Lucy's favor, of course, but because Vera has a lot of ways to close distance in a relatively safe manner, whether that be 236U or 214H, and being either -1 to +1, you kind of have to force the issue, in my opinion. But I think that's true for any character with no DP. Vera kind of has to take space, be aggressive, keep the corner, that type of stuff. And we saw that work the round 1 of that last game, using the Brave counter to keep the corner, being more aggressive on using Lumion setups, that type of stuff. Because you really don't want to have to deal with the fireball. You don't want to have to react to the teleport. You want to make it so that the Lucy has to do very committal options to kind of get out and beat you.
100%.
So I think Kuga probably just honestly a victim of their own too solid play there, right? I think you have to be a little bit more ignorant every once in a while.
Alright, Belia versus Lance, the run back.
Oh, I like that Brave counter.
I feel like I've heard this song so many times because of Greed.
I'm getting tired of this stage, I'm not gonna lie.
This stage is
we have seen let's go back to Coliseum.
No, can we do Droid Bell? That stage rules.
Yeah, Gyro Belt is the best. Yeah,
let's go to the beach. We never go to the beach.
Because the beach sucks. The stage reminds me of Matera and Matera's song. And Matera's song sucks.
Alright, nice check on the 5U, 6U by Greed. I think that in general, the biggest thing that Vanitas is struggling with is moving or acting on defense versus Belial. You really have to sit there and block in this matchup. This is a blocker's matchup. You really have to block.
A down backing man's matchup.
Even Score told me the same thing. Like in Vanilla, I asked Score for advice versus Belial, and he was like,
I like that Righteous Trick
have to
setup.
block. Because he outgames too hard, you really have to block him out and be patient with when you check him. Nice 5U. Lance can actually run under that, but you have to be early. Like when you do the fireball, if you keep on running and he 5Us, you can run under him and then 5H him. That's how you punish it. Nice HTP,
yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's plus. You have to know. Why does Belial get a plus 66M? We'll never know.
Low as well.
Yeah.
That move's so broken.
Yeah, you were mentioning earlier, 2M being +1, but you still have to punish it. And I think that's pretty centric to beating Belial in general. is recognizing that just because some of the moves are plus, you have to recognize that some of the gaps that they leave, even though they're plus, is still big enough for you to punish.
Yeah, they're not always gaps that be 4-frame throw or 5-frame mash. Really needed,
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, Greed with a very strong first match, trying to run it back. I think Greed is adapting very well to this matchup. You really have to chase lanes down like this. Nice.
Yeah, I like the way that Greed has been playing since we see them fall out of the winner's bracket.
You take the space from Lance and force him to make bad decisions in this matchup.
Nice tech. And nice block there too. See, if I'm Vanitas, I'm thinking, oh, they're trying to tech there. But Greed's showing the patience.
Yeah.
Recognizing that Vanitas is minus there, going for the 2M. Now almost out of VP, and this is getting a little scary. And goes for the dirty reset. Oh, no punish in the whip throw. Can you block? No, you gotta hit.
You hit a button there, and I think that was 6XL. I was about to be like, oh, you could spot dodge that.
Battle 2. Engage.
Alright, nice jump in. I think
I
we
love
should
that
put
take,
EXDP those more.
Yeah, I think one of the first things that goes when you're in a high pressure situations are your anti-airs, right?
Yeah.
It's like the easiest thing to forget to do.
Oh. Nice.
CP gets back some space. He's gonna go into super, and it's not gonna kill, but it's scary because once again you only have one VP. You have meter for one DP. Ah, would you get thrown?
That was super
That's a
close.
tough situation, yeah.
I think that was...
Is that it?
Oh, right? Yeah, Greed locked in.
Wow.
Extremely well
He
played.
made quick work of that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to clock in and give advice to my fellow Lance partner,
Go off.
Vanitas. So, Vanitas, I actually think that this matchup in vanilla was always a matchup that was a losing matchup for Lance. In this game, we still lose to him for pretty similar reasons. Some more so because 6XL makes it so it's a bit harder to play around his neutral, because in vanilla we used to only have to play around 5H and 2U mainly, but he can also threaten with 6XL alongside 5H, which makes it a bit harder to play mid-range against him, right? So I think that you need to focus more on safely enforcing your will against Belial in mid-range. I think that you are committing to a lot of more vulnerable approaches, in that you were committing to a lot of 2Us and 6XLs, which aren't bad things to do with Lancelot, mind you, but I think that sometimes you need to be more willing to get woken out in mid-range versus Belial, because the counterplay to Belial's 5U is when we get our fireball, we want to run behind it. If Belial jumps, you 2H him, or you can air throw him, or alt turb if you think that he's gonna do his JU, right? Because it's an air stall. But if he 5Us the fireball, you can continue running past his 5U when he lands, and then you 5H him when he lands the other way. You 5H him and then go into L Gorilla Blade or EX Gorilla Blade. In this game, you could just do like 5H into Alt Gorilla Blade, and then you get the confirm, which is really strong. I think that versus Belial's fireball in mid-range in general too, you want to get comfortable reacting to the Belial committing to it with 2U, because Lance's 2U is a really great reactive low profile versus many fireballs in this game still. If the Belial player knows that you're doing that though, they can do his fireball into the H version of Goetia, where it spins in place to beat the 2U, but that's a hard read. They can't react to you doing the 2U. So in general, I think that just playing slower around his fireballs in mid-range and being more willing to get Goetia out is super important because this matchup is a very cat and mouse matchup. If Belial is trying to chase you and 5Hing you and 6XLing at you, you need to be willing to Gorilla Blade at him at safe spacings, as well as forcing Belial to catch you and put himself in a bad situation. It's like, you want to think about it, okay, how can I weasel this person into making a decision that I can either A, punish them for, or B, win neutral as a result of them doing it? Because in general though, I would have suggested using spot dodge or neutral jumping in a situation where you think that Belial would commit to 5H in vanilla, but in Rising that's hard due to 6XL, and his 6XL punishing you if you spot dodge or neutral jump usually. So I think that the more you focus harder on just doing that and being patient on defense, the easier the matchup helps. The easier the matchup becomes, that is. It's a hard matchup though, but I think it's really, really comfortable when you figure out how to safely be aggressive in neutral. But you really have to block in that matchup though. That character kills you if you mash.
Yeah, I think blocking as Belial is both horrible, but also the necessary approach, right? It's such a scary character to do anything against. Now, Koga should have tons of experience in this matchup. I believe these two have probably run into each other at tons of TMNs before. I'd be surprised if that wasn't the case. Personally, I feel like this matchup sucks for Fabia.
I think it's still bad in Rising. I was talking to Wavy about it, and she was like, yeah, I think it sucks.
It's just that some of the best things Avira can do against the rest of the cast just don't work at all versus Belial, right? And parry's a really strong tool that, unless you're an install, is really hard to like really punish in a convenient way.
Yeah. And I think another thing is his mid-range is just so much more oppressive for her to deal with, on top of her lacking great answers and options against his fireballs.
Yeah. Belial's fireball is just so strong in this matchup, and already a couple times in just this round alone, we've seen it just stuff out. A couple of attempts to Koga to approach.
Battle 2. Engage.
Alright,
Oh,
nice.
that's a nice confirm there. Oh, good bit on the throw.
Oh, Koga's cookies, let's go!
I love that.
Koga's so locked in.
Yeah, keep this spacing. Oh. Yeah, it's tough to be walking back and forth and get hit by 6XL.
Nice, that's -2 though. I wonder if he knows that.
It's hard to react to, for sure. And, you know, there's a decent number of net play viewers that will just DP after that.
Yeah, that's very true. Alright, Koga cleaning it up. That was really, really clean. A nice stone for out.
Koga kind of demonstrating
really
the
like
range of the play at.
Oh, that was sick. I really love Koga's match decisions on defense though. Koga's really great at picking his spots versus Greed.
Oh,
Dang, nice anti-air! Clutch.
yeah, for all the other aspiring Viras, if you do get an anti-air 5H like that, that's not counter hit, you wanna cancel into light DP. It's the one use case for that move.
Yeah, it's super good
Then you get a big
because
conversion.
you can do 2U to 2 and 4H or just so many things.
Oh, good pressure. Didn't convert with the counter hit, but kept the corner. I like that tech.
I really like how Koga uses Vera 236U to spacing trap in the corner. It's super strong. Nice. I respect it, spending it early. Nice BC by Koga.
Walks right out of the corner. Oh, nice. Got him sleeping. Oh, another whip throw. Creed definitely being a little bit overzealous with the early techs. That's been a running theme so far.
For sure.
And if
Dang, that was
Koga
smart.
manages, CP's rated the smart there. I think Greed would have to be looking for the dodge, and that's hard to do in those situations. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I think if Koga is able to recognize that, Greed is early teching and go for those counter hit setups, that will make a big difference.
That actually,
Yeah, these are combo limit, can't get much more, but already.
Wait, so
huge
bro,
life
if they
lead.
block that 6xm after the Lumen, that's plus, right?
They blocked 6xm. The timing is pretty strict, but Lumi doesn't actually leave you that plus if you're doing like a move into it. So it's probably like plus 1 or 2 at best.
Word.
It doesn't get the full cinematic off of it.
Oh wow, that's it. Dang, that was close.
Nice.
Dang.
I think Koga knows this matchup. I think Koga's played it a
so
lot.
locked in, yo.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, I love that throw. I think also we can see that Greed has been very willingly walked themselves into the corner a few times already. And Koga, for him that's great because the blockchains they're going to be doing are not going to be pushing Belial that far back anyways. So if Belial's doing that on their own, that's a huge help for Vera.
100%. Nice block on the 2 for you.
Also for you, does not challenge after. I guess really scared of a DP, but I'm gonna keep saying this, guys. Koga has not DP'd once this whole tournament. I have not seen it. So
Yeah, it was literally only to shit kill Greed.
so you have to force him to represent these options.
Oh, nice.
That's
that
a
5
weird
was
pair
clutch,
interaction.
yeah. Nice. EXDP versus Greed.
Oh, getting good mileage out of the high from the auto combo.
I love seeing Koga's aggression in this set, yo.
Yeah.
He really has a strong idea on how to pressure Greed.
Oh, big combo.
Yeah, this is big. Ba, da, da, da,
Yep. You're one touch away from death now. Yeah, I think Koga just felt so comfortable in this. Yeah.
Dang, let's cut.
Wow. I mean, Koga really have not a lot of notes here. I think they kind of ran away with it and just played the game plan really, really well. I think Greed definitely walked himself to the corner for free a little bit too much. Respected on minus frames a little bit too much. And I don't think they were utilizing a lot of the tool. Like, Fireball is so strong, and Vera has a really hard time against it. If you are at 3/4 screen, and they don't have meter for 2 and for you, throwing fireballs is generally going to be good. It's very hard to get punished for it. It gives you a lot of space, and you don't want to play. I think the range that Belial wants to avoid is where it's the tip of far 5M and 2M for Vera. So you want to play outside of that or inside, and I think Greed was just sort of struggling to get into that range.
100%. I think that I agree. Koga played amazing. I think Greed did really well too, but I would like to see something that I think would help Greed's game plan out immensely is paying attention to how very strong Belial players utilize his fireball in neutral and better understanding all of the ways that you can use it. Because, for instance, alright, when it comes to 2D fighting games, many fireballs can actually be punished by your opponent jumping forward, right? But it's so hard to do that versus Belial's because he can actually throw his L fireball and in many situations react to you jumping with the 4L follow-up. If you really fully know how to abuse this fireball, it is probably the most oppressive fireball in the entire game. It is broken beyond belief. So I think that just focusing more on establishing a strong fireball game plan will really help you out a lot with this character. You can even watch VODs of people like Taco, Mjima, or Kisho playing Belial and Vanilla and how they structure his fireball game plan. There's still some strong Belial players in Rising too, such as MBK, who's amazing, and BZ too, that you can also learn from.
Yeah, there's a ton of examples out there, and yeah, I think just to add on that fireball point, Vio's best option in a lot of those is trying to jump it, and even if you don't get the anti-air fireball out, forcing them to jump as an option in neutral leads to damage for you, right? If you force a Vio to jump, that's already a win, just in general. So establishing how you can make that an option that they have to go for will just lead to more openings in neutral and more damage in general.
For sure.
So this is a run back of winners finals. Koga lost 3-1 there, so I'm hoping that there's a good amount of adaptation here. We saw them be a bit more aggressive in the Belial matchup. Maybe that's due to experience more than anything. And I think they need to be applying that here, right? You have to be a bit more aggressive against the Lucy. But on the counter side, if Pineapples recognizes that Koga has to be more aggressive, it doesn't mean that Lucy has no options to challenge, right?
Yeah,
just like that.
Yo, Doug, Ko's is asking if he could join.
Absolutely not,
For
Kobe. Kobe, there are some games you can join. Grand Blue is not one of them.
I should join a game for TMN. I never have, but I've always wanted to.
You should. It's a fun time.
Chat, which game should I enter?
Lenny Uni.
You did very well when this game came out. I think you're just a very strong fighting game player, and this game rewards strong fundamentals. I think you would totally sweep this bracket. Unfortunately. Which isn't a bad thing, but no, you can't enter.
Yeah, I've seen Koz play BB. I think Koz would do extremely well.
Yeah, I think Grand Blue in general is a game that, if you're good at other fighting games, is not that hard to pick up. A lot of the strong just tendencies that you have from other games will transfer pretty easily.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think the trickiest thing about this game, Joe, is literally just learning the knowledge text. And that's it.
Yep. What can Koga change? Because that was kind of a wash there. I'm glad they're taking their time. I think there's definitely a lot to think about. I don't think that they were making any, again, obvious mistakes. But Pineapples is very good at challenging with jab out, and I think in this matchup it's a really good tool. Oh, big damage.
That was extremely good. 66H, yeah!
Oh, insane.
Optimal.
I like this pressure. Tried to shimmy, but a little bit too hard, yeah.
That was a great BC.
I don't know what the crossover was for, but it worked out.
I'm pretty sure that was to like preemptively read the fireball, yeah. You can react to it though at those ranges because the startup is pretty slow, but I think it was just a hard beat. Nice. Oh,
great anti-air, yeah.
Yeah, I think Koga's getting way more comfortable with how to RPS around Lucy specials, which is very important in this matchup.
That's exactly what tells me that they're challenging the defense that Pineapples is showing. They're like, pushes are locked there. It is not plus after you. Well, it's still +1. Only what they went for, I guess. Throw. Still not a bad situation for Koga here, though.
Oh, that was actually super clutch.
I really like that.
Because he can't block during his blade arts, so that's just a guaranteed punish.
In fact, even if if you have super, you can just do it. Which seems silly, but it's good to know. I actually really value meter in this matchup just to get the laser as Vera. Because again, I think you're trying to shut down the fireball game, and it's tough to try to save meter as Vera, but it is really it pays off a lot of dividends. The other thing I wanted to note that this is a change from game 1 to game 2, the anti-airs on the teleports. I think Pineapples throughout the whole bracket got a lot of mileage out of the teleports. Not a lot of players were punishing that pretty tough, so like with a lot of damage. And if you shut down that option, you're really forcing Pineapples to try to gain space just using, you know, normals. And since Lucy's walk speed is not great, it is just as I say, challenging the teleports. I'm really cursing Cougar right now.
What I think is interesting though is I feel like Pineapples is adapting to it well. Whoa. Like Pineapples is actually not trying to teleport as much in neutral and trying to focus more on using blade arts. Like you can tell they're both understanding each other.
Yeah, it's really a conversation so far. However, again, we see Pineapples just so on point with challenging 2-1-4-U with DP.
Oh, no reset. Okay.
Yeah, no reset, and again, no Lumi setup. I think that's a free one there.
Like, even if you don't go for the 5U there, the meter gain and just the pressure there is really nice.
Yeah, and you know, we mentioned that Lucy has no you know, meterless DP. Oh, messes up the setup.
So cursed. Oh my gosh.
I like that brave counter. And now you wait. I think you should wait.
Nice.
Or DP through. That's really nice. Kogo showing that finally, DPing on minus frames. Or I guess doing a gap.
Alright, nice adaptation to our Pineapples. Oh, I like that. That was sick. That was sick.
Yeah, that's good blocks.
Just waiting to build the blade art. Nice hit confirm.
Oh, yep.
Nice reset. That's plus.
Oh,
this is
big. Yeah. Into setup? No, this goes for damage. Oh. Yeah, maybe Koga a little bit eager to break through in the defense.
This is it.
I don't know if it's gonna kill.
Oh, too far, yeah.
Yeah, I think the bounce was just a little too low. Koga should be content to just block here and wait for an approach. Oh, great tech. Nice. Very smart.
Very strongly
I like
active
that.
inside Fireball tool.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I think Koga's ability to be changing the pace of a match, even mid-round, has been a big key difference maker in this set versus last.
Nice, 63L. That move is amazing.
Oh, throw into throw, so sick.
Nice 63U.
He's out into the side switch, yeah, that's very smart. Even a simple, I like that.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, too early in the 5U.
Yeah. Dr. Zag will usually be plus sometimes, so it's kind of tricky. You're not always like able to punish it. Nice 214H. Dang, shots, not again.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He literally has a strike on his back too. That's why I think it's so funny.
Oh, it's a smart idea to try the crossover there. I don't actually think it ever works, unfortunately. You want to just press a button. You're at the range where Far 5M works. I think as a Vera, it's, you know, it's tough because you feel like, oh well, if I just press Far 5M on minus, but you kind of just need to press it a lot.
Dang, that was a hell of a 6XL. Sheesh.
or 6 kills for pineapples, but we just do the fuck it 2-2-6 whatever you move. I don't know. Scarlet Oath. That's not Scarlet Oath. That's
Yeah. No, it's no, it's the it's Darkane.
Darkane, yeah. And her DP is something like Red Burrow Sword, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
I
I
feel
a
like
little bit more there, but again. At this point, it's a habit, right? At this point, Pineapples is recognizing that, yeah, run up into
like,
UDP has worked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh,
Nice.
that was
sick.
layers. Neutral jump to call the Scarlet Oath.
Nice.
Yeah, this
Waiting for the
pressure
blade
is
level.
so good.
Missed the confirm. Wasn't far enough, but this is big. Dude getting lift, yeah. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, it doesn't get the bounce.
Great out by Koga. Oh,
See.
was far enough. No way.
Man.
That was clutch.
Yeah.
Yo.
set point for pineapples.
Yeah, pineapples.
point.
Tournament
I want to
point
see
for pineapples.
Koga. I want to see Koga run it back too, though.
I think
I
Koga's
really
getting
do.
really nervous, making a lot of.
I think if this
lot of
goes to the
risky
reset,
calls on yeah.
it'll be really tough. But I think they're getting a little too jittery on the defense, right? They're at least teching before, but now just willing to take the throws and. Okay, I like that setup.
Dang.
Koga! You're dead.
Yeah, that's Raging Strike, Raging Chain.
Bad, yeah. Oh,
Dang.
great tournament for Pineapples.
Extremely well played by Pineapples. I'm super happy for them.
Yeah, that was sick. You know,
really hard.
recognizing again, #1 rule of fighting games: if it's working and they cannot do anything about it, you keep doing it. Koga, unfortunately, kept trying to tech the U teleport, and Pineapples capitalizing over that pretty much every game and every round. I don't think Koga played poorly, right? I think we saw a really good adaptation particularly from the winners final set, and a good change of pace in terms of trying to push to the corner and trying to use the brave counters a bit more aggressively, and honestly a bit more being willing to do more risky setups just to keep that pressure going. But I mean, this is Rising, right? A few mistakes on defense will kill you. Right? You do one throw, or you try to take a throw that isn't there, and you're going to take 50%, and that just means you have to be a little bit more patient on the defense in the future, right? Rely a little bit less on techs. Maybe do, instead of trying to throw, go for more just delay buttons, which will tech the throw anyways. But yeah, not to take away from Koga, great run, really great adaptation. I especially like the games versus the Belial, and just their whole run. But Pineapple, honestly, just on a different level today.
For sure.
Yeah, playing very well today.
If I were to give a last tidbit of advice to Koga as well, I think that the main thing that would really help you out is understanding the options that you can do on defense against Lucilius. So if Lucy cancels into his Fireball or his 63X, many of his cancels in general, due to his specials not having the fastest startup, they have gaps. And the gaps is important because this startup in conjunction with that makes it so you can actually react to a fair amount of his cancels with EXDPs or meterless reversals in general. So if you want to focus on that on defense alongside the moments in which you think your opponent is going to strike throw as Lucy, it's really valuable to consider. As well as if you were to put yourself more in situations where when you're reacting to those options, knowing the answers that you have at your disposal, say like if you think the Lucy player is going to cancel into M Fireball, right? You can actually react to him doing that with 6G as well. So Granted, this is something that can be a bit harder with Lucy in the later stages of the match when his blade level is high, but in the earlier stages of the match, especially when you're focusing more on playing into Vera's 5M and 60L range more against the character, as well as trying harder to whiff punish Lucy, then I think that it would help out your game plan a lot. Overall, I think you both played really, really well. It's just not that these things are the reasons as to why you lost. It's more so a matter of these things will help you be more consistent against Pineapples because you played super well. It's not like, oh, you fumbled X, Y, Z, A, B, C, right?
Okay. Okay. I don't know why Nexon is in here again, but
He's just feeling left out.
he feeling it. Nexon doesn't deserve it. So true. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and raid Khalil. Tell them Pineapple sent you. Have a good night, everyone, and reminder that the next one will be on 3/19. And maybe, bro, Nexon is going to get farmed in Thugs. Pineapple's one. The Lucilius player. I don't think we're having Thugs. This is sad. Rose, if you want to play Thugs versus Nexon, you can, but you don't have to.
Wait, what? Thugs?
Thugs finals? It's like when, like, usually it's when the person who won the tournament, but I'm just saying, like, it's the one after the tournament.
That's super fun. I should do it sometime.
Yeah, usually
we don't want to embarrass Nexon in front of chat.
Usually Thugs is like the winner plays like the commentator or the TO or something, someone way better than them.
That would be sick.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and head out. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.